Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop.
Try to kill me.
What happened?
No, it's hot. He ordered a hot tea.
What?
And
burn my tongue.
You got to blow on it.
Unfortunately, it's a hot tea. That's
You good, Swaggy?
Yeah.
Can you continue?
I don't know.
You're trying to low manage today.
Yeah, look.
They low management. How everybody feeling?
no. He's starting the game. He getting his Malik Beasley on. Yeah, he started the game now.
We got a full couch here. I see everybody's shoe game. It's up to point. Shoe game up to point. Swag, I see you in the Air Max. I saw you in those KD 19s.
You feel me?
Last week, so I had to make a call to Hibbett and Nike.
You feel me?
Shit,
Get them 19 plugs.
I didn't do it.
Candy man.
Hey,
You see him?
he's stupid. That ain't my fault. Like, I don't feel bad for stupidity at all. Like, I have zero
What happened to Malik Beasley?
nothing for stupidity.
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Caught him on tape stealing
Like-
boxes
On the day off.
on his day off. But we got a lot to discuss. This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. I'm merely an award-winning host, Josiah Johnson, and we're joined by NBA champion of the world, Swaggy P, Nick Young.
Better live night, man.
Representing Tough Crowd University, Tough Crowd Golf, and all other things Tough Crowd. We got the official country club member, Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, back here.
Precise.
We got one of the biggest legends in the sports media game, Skip Bayless, in the building. On this side of the couch, we got the distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, former #1 pick, Kenya Martin. I'm just gonna tuck mine in. Last but not least, the man they call Cemetery Larry, NCAA champion of the world, Rashad McCants, in the building.
You weak, pathetic fool.
Oh man, this thing.
Finish him!
With the extra sniff, I like it. It smells like fire.
I don't really like that one. I ain't gonna- Oh, you can keep these.
You don't like that?
Nah, that ain't.
Finish him!
Come on, Ian.
It was a little too late. Too. See,
Ian.
they don't know what you're doing now.
Come on, Ian.
You just doing anything now.
Hit them buttons. Gotta get them buttons right.
They can't keep up.
Get them buttons right, Ian.
Never too late. As long as he die. As long as he die, he dies. That's it.
Free agency almost a day away, but a lot of things going down. Here's what's cracking in Gil's Arena today. The Wolves made a blockbuster deal with the Hornets to land LaMelo Ball. Are Ant-Man and LaMelo the best backcourt in the league heading into next season? Jaylen Brown clapped back at the analytics crowd for questioning his worth. But will the former Finals MVP be packing his bags and playing in a different city next season? And Draymond Green opting out of the final year of his deal to reportedly give Golden State financial flexibility to go after LeBron and AD. Would the Warriors' unction be a legit contender in the West? Before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's available in most states, including Texas, California, and Florida. New customers get $50 in bonus entries when they play just $5. To get started, just use code ARENA when you sign up, and it'll load instantly. Underdog, make picks, win money with code ARENA. And the World Cup is underway, and Underdog is all in on America. Check out these exclusive promos in the Underdog app, including discounts on the U.S. national team, multiple 30% profit boosts, the Golden Boot jackpot worth $250,000, and a $25 million giveaway if the USA wins it all. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So, got a lot to discuss. Let's get into it. The official start of free agency only a day away, but things are already moving and shaking around the association. We're going to start this show with some breaking news coming out of Golden State, where Draymond Green declining his $27.7 million player option with the Warriors for next season to become a free agent. So according to reports, the move is being made to give Golden State some financial flexibility to pursue LeBron in free agency and Anthony Davis via a trade with the Wizards to form an old head Big Four in the Bay. So after factoring in Al Horford's new 2-year, $14 million deal and Yaxel Lindenberg's rookie contract. Warriors are expected to be around $44 million under the luxury tax, nearly $52 million under the first apron, which will open up the $15 million non-taxpayer mid-level exception and create flexibility to take on salary in trades. Any trade with Anthony Davis will likely have to include Jimmy Butler, still recovering from the torn ACL he suffered in January. Also, according to reports, Lakers have expressed interest in trying to bring LeBron back, but Bron has been unable to meet with the purple and gold thus far, with a conversation expected to happen soon. But Swaggy, we'll start with you, your old team, the team that made you a champion, your old teammate. What are your thoughts on Draymond Green declining his player option to help the Warriors land LeBron and Anthony Davis?
I think it's big. You know, Draymond, him and LeBron I feel like they talked about it, but Draymond he really does everything to win for the Warriors. He must know they're going to sign him back. Opt out of that type of money to let you know something's going to happen. And I believe that they expressed that to him. And landing LeBron would be big. You see the Lakers, they didn't show they wanted who they wanted.
They have showed.
185, yeah, 185. So, and if I'm LeBron, I want to stay in LA somewhere. It's only a 45, 50-minute flight. You got the private planes, you got the helicopters. You could always come back. Steve Kerr give them a lot of free time. So let's just go ahead and go to the Bay, man.
You also have Southwest out of Burbank with
That
numerous flights throughout the day. Don't let anybody else find out about
private.
it. It feels private. It feels like your own airport, always empty.
It's empty. Yeah. And you got, jet suite,
A little bit more pricey, a little bit more pricey. I'm a frugal individual, but they do have jet suite right down the way. But let's shift over to you, Mr. B. Mr. B, what's your reaction to Draymond Green declining his player option to help the Warriors land LeBron and Anthony Davis?
Seems like the Warriors are trying to go all in to win. This right here gives you the opportunity to send Jimmy Butler to the Wizards for AD, if that's what you want to do. $15 million, like you said, mid-level. You can go sign LeBron. And I know him and LeBron have a good relationship and things like that. So, can't say Draymond Green's not trying to win or anything like that. So the decision just helps them. So, they are getting older. So this is a situation where you just got to go all in at this point. So.
All right, well, let's shift over to this side of the couch to the distinguished gentleman. Kenyon Draymond Green opting out of the final year of his deal to try to help the Warriors land LeBron and AD in free agency. According to report, they would be a package deal. So if the Warriors are unable to get AD, LeBron likely would not come. But what do you think about Draymond making that move to try to help the squad?
Yeah, no, this is you've been one franchise for your entire career. You've made a lot of money with this one franchise. You won with this franchise. And I think if you want to continue to stay with this franchise, I think this was a mutual decision for them in order to keep him and do something else. So I think this was good for the team. And I'm pretty sure he wants to remain a Golden State Warrior. He wants to finish everything there. So I think this allows him to do that, get multiple years, get another maybe 3 years, and walk out to the sunset as a Golden State Warrior. And if this move does allow them to get Anthony Davis, LeBron James, whoever else it is, it should be about winning. It should be about helping Steph and not have to carry the load like he have to as of late. But yeah, so I think without Jimmy Butler being there, being down, they need help to start the year. So if a team is willing to trade for Jimmy, then you definitely do it. And if you can get an Anthony Davis, he's a proven winner with better people around him. I think he'll be motivated to go out and play. But we all know it's a big if. It will be an older roster with Al Horford. Need some younger guys as well, because we all know Father Time is undefeated. But no, it's a good thing for the Warriors, good thing for Draymond to be able to finish his career in Golden State. So I think this is what this was about. So
Dre and Steph
power to him.
are, I think, the longest tenured players in the league to stay with the same team now. Giannis was in that mix, obviously, before going to Miami. But let's shift over to you, Shad. What do you think about Draymond opting out of the final year of his deal to allegedly help the Warriors try to get LeBron and AD to the Bay?
I remember saying something last week about LeBron going to the Warriors. We was talking about that. Y'all was saying something. Kenya was saying something about them going to the Spurs and talking about Cleveland, and I was really adamant about this storyline. I think you agreed a little bit about the storyline too. So I think Rich Paul, it's just hard for him to try to outsmart the smartest guy in the world. Like, this is too easy. I mean, who's Draymond's agent?
Rich Paul with question.
Who's LeBron's agent?
Rich Paul with question.
Who's AD's agent?
Rich Paul with question.
Okay, this just makes...
Also Bronny's agent as well.
This makes too much sense, right? For it just to be the play to make.
Also Mitch Johnson's agent and De'Aaron Fox's agent
Yes,
as
it is.
well. So
Yes, it is.
very, very
Which is
powerful man in the industry.
why we didn't fucking win, you know? And seeing Porzingis and Jimmy Butler being traded for AD to go to Washington, maybe, per se, to make it an old, let's create the last dance for real. Okay, Mike, you tried. Mike, it was good. The Bulls were nice, but this seems like a better story. Me, Steph, Draymond, and AD, let's kick it. You know, we won one, me and AD won one together. Steph and Dre, they won 4. So why not, let's just bring this band together and try to make something happen. So this is not out of the norm. I see this as something of a nostalgia play. So it all makes sense, but it's just not gonna go the way they planned it. It's not in the book.
It is not currently in the book.
It's not in the almanac, and it's just not there.
So you say won't happen?
Oh, it's gonna happen. They just won't win it.
Oh, won't win it?
Yeah,
okay.
they won't win it.
But you do think LeBron is bound for Golden State?
Oh, for sure. I mean, all the chatter is centered around this now. I mean, there was a little bit of chatter around Miami because of the Giannis thing, but that just didn't make sense either. To go back and try to bring them cookies back just don't make sense.
Did have his chocolate chip cookies taken off the
Yeah,
plan.
this is a fresh start, and like Swaggy said, 40 minutes up the street, keep my kids and my family here, still play golf. I could play golf with Steph.
Steph also an avid golfer.
So it makes sense.
Skip, let's shift over to you. What do you think about this news of Draymond Green declining the final year of his deal to set the stage for LeBron and AD to come to the Bay?
So, Josiah, you open this up by saying breaking news out of Golden State. And to me, to Rashad's points, it's really breaking news out of Rich Paul. He started this, and he is orchestrating this. He is masterminding this because he controls all the chess pieces involved in this. And I am intrigued by one last hurrah, and I would watch every dribble of every game every night if this so happened. But I still believe that Rich Paul is trying to protect his number one by far client, who is incognito at the moment, not returning phone calls, or so Brian Windhorst says. But this is all about LeBron's bargaining power with the LA Lakers, of which he has very little at this moment. And Rich is trying to play the chess pieces to maximize LeBron's leverage with the Lakers, who obviously have committed, what is it, next year, $50 million to Luka and now $41 to Austin Reaves. And theoretically, the Lakers could pay LeBron James $58 million. That's what they are allowed to, if they so chose, they could pay him $58 million, which I'm sure he would love to have. And feels like he would richly deserve every penny of the 58 as still the face of this franchise and still, to me, the face of the league. But they ain't going to do it. And I think they're going to laugh at this ploy by Rich Paul and say, have fun in Golden State. And maybe it'll force LeBron's hand, because the max he could make in Golden State is $15 million.
Yeah, that non-taxpayer MLE for 2 years. So 2 for 30 potentially.
And I'm pretty sure LeBron would look, what did he make last year? 53? I'm sure he would look at that as a real come down, a real slap in the face. Like, I got to play for $15 million, but at least you'd be playing with Steph and Draymond. And theoretically, Anthony Davis, though Help me out. I don't understand why the Wizards would trade Anthony Davis, even though I think you said the other day they should just go ahead and move him again. Yeah. And he just keeps moving and not playing and not playing and not playing. But the Wizards are trying to sell to their fans, we got AD and we signed Trey and we drafted AJ and here we go. And we're a viable playoff team, at least edge of the playoffs kind of a team with AD, who they just sort of mothballed the rest of the year last year after they got him at the trade deadline. But I don't know why they would move him again for Jimmy Butler, who's going to be 37 on September 14th, coming off ACL, not available until I don't know when. I mean, Kyrie missed a whole year. I don't know. Would he be available by January or February? So the Wizards are back to square one, right? Aren't they starting over again? You could get draft. I'm sure Golden State, if I know Lacob, and I do, I think he would trade all their future draft, whatever they had to trade, plus Jimmy Butler to get Anthony Davis for this, because this would be something to behold. And the problem is they would be the Golden State Warriors, right? The Golden Oldies, because next year you'd have LeBron at 42. You'd have Steph at 39 mid-year. He'd turn 39. You'd have Draymond at 37.
Well, she might as well go get Clay then.
Okay, you might as well go get Clay. And AD would play at 34, and he's like 54, right? Like it's like he because he's always shelved for some reason. And I don't, that Lindeborg they drafted is a good player, and he would fit right into this, and that at least you'd have a little youthful energy. He's like 24. He's like an old college player, but still, it'd just be fun to watch. And Joe Lacob, the owner, would love to be able to sell this, because it would be
box office.
Oh man, appointment TV every night to watch this group, and Steve would have to juggle in minutes and try to. If you could get it to the playoffs healthy, I'm not even sure it could make the playoffs. Like you'd have to be able to play these guys enough to get to the playoffs in the West. But I still think LeBron, in his heart of hearts, he wants to play for your Lakers. That's what I think, and I just don't know how high they want to go on the money. But this would be a nice plan B, and I do think they say he's been playing golf every day, and you know golf, and I know golf, and it's addicting and obsessive, and Steph plays as much as he can, so they could play together every day. So that would be a great second option for LeBron, right?
Good business.
Good business.
It'd be a lot of good business.
Oh man.
It is good.
On and off the court.
Yeah.
So, Skip, you touched on it a little bit, but this is my question for the couch. Is the worst potential big four of LeBron, Steph, AD, and Draymond a legit contender in the West? Or like you mentioned, are they the Golden State Warriors? And are they cooked?
Contenders.
Contenders for me.
You can't substitute.
Can they stay healthy, though?
You can't
Yeah, that's the
substitute
problem.
experience. Experience is everything. All of them don't even have to be healthy. You can play with 3 of them. You can play with 2 of them. Like, it's just depending on the morale of the team and who they build around, like who they put the little role players. If they go get Clay, they go get a couple little dogs that can really play some defense. They got some guys. It's just like having, like, LeBron did it by himself with Luka and him, by himself, like being the only seasoned player by himself, coming in, losing AR and Luka, being able to take them past Houston.
Can you
That's
imagine
like,
if he had Steph with him?
yeah, imagine him and Steph, or just him and Draymond. Draymond knowing what to do, knowing how to give them the ball. Like, these are guys who just know how to play the game. And if you're a hooper, you want to play with guys who know how to play. It makes your life that much easier. And I think with a guy like Draymond that can facilitate, Steve, relax. We got this. We're going to run this. We're going to get this. We know what's going on. We got the feel of the game going. LeBron being able to do that while Draymond's on the bench. And then Steph being able to benefit that. But then let's not forget AD. I believe AD needs to be motivated to play.
Yeah, I agree.
I believe that the knick-knack injuries come from frustration about whether he's playing well or the team's playing well. Yeah. He's one of those guys that if he feels like we got a chance, he'll play fucking 60 games. I feel like that. Like, I feel like he's just one of those guys, like, he'll pack it in. Yeah, I'm cool.
He ain't got a chance.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'll just barely show up, that type of shit. But I feel like if this was him in this situation, he would show up to be championship caliber AD.
And obviously, Eddie developed a bad reputation in recent years. The street clothes moniker does play a lot of games, though not obviously as of late, but compared to other guys like Kawhi and other people.
What's his average, like 50, 54, 52?
Don't count last year, though.
He's got to be around there.
So, Pastor, I think, 51 and 24, 25. Obviously played just 20 games last season. Before that, played 76 in his final full season with the Lakers. What?
The 76 was the year he got the extension?
That was 23, 24.
The 200?
Let me check for you. I think it might have been the year before.
Year before that, 23, 22, 23, 23, 24.
That it kicked in, but nonetheless, Kenya, do you think this is a legit contender in the West, or is this some fool's gold in Golden State?
If it was the hypothetically, we are typing hypothetically because it definitely hasn't happened yet. On paper, it would look good. But we all know youth is a factor within this league now that you have to take into account. We talking about the competition side of it. Being available, injuries, all those things we have to be mindful of. Everyone on a healthy playing field, yeah, I give them a chance. Because I'm saying you can't, the experience of it, right? They have that, right? They have what it takes mentally, the mental fortitude to will themselves in games and in series. So, yeah, if it was to happen on paper, they have what it takes because of that experience. But you need some youth in there as well. Getting a 24-year-old guy that's ready to play right now is helpful. Get a few more guys around that's been there. You need some shooters and different things like that. But like I said, it's all hypothetical. But on paper, it would be a good team. But like I said, it's wishful thinking at this point. But we shall see in the near future.
So AD signed that extension summer of 2023 and then the 23-24 season when he played.
So after he did that, he played 76.
After he played the 76 games, but he already had the bread coming.
He already had the bread coming, but that was one of the years where they were looking up. It was like, we can get this done, but they fell short. Was that the Western Conference Finals year?
Let's see. I believe so, sir.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So that energy around that year it felt good, you know.
Yeah.
AD.
I think they might have lost 23-24. They lost in the first round to I believe 20.
How many games was that?
That's when Denver.
So the year
a near sweep, Kenya, a gentleman.
Gentleman's, right?
A polite.
that was a gentleman's sweep.
Polite. And then 2023. So 2023, they made the Western Conference Finals with Darvin Ham.
And then they
He
got
signed
rid
the
of
contract that summer.
Got rid of Darvin. So that year you talking about was with JJ? The first round exit. Yeah. That was JJ, right?
Yeah. No,
it was Darvin Ham too.
That was Darvin.
Yeah.
Oh, Darvin again.
when they got rid of him after that.
They got rid of him after that, brought in.
Okay, so the energy from the year before, AD's coming back with that energy. Got paid.
And it helps they draft pick. Didn't they just draft the 4-man from Michigan?
I'm thinking they're going to push him to Washington.
You don't think that team?
I don't think they contender. I just think it's good business, though.
No, that team
It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to watch, amazing, wow, but I don't think this is going to be they're not better than OKC or the Spurs.
They're better than the Wolves.
They would be better than the Lakers.
Wolves.
They're better than the Wolves.
And they're better than Denver.
They're better than Denver, Lakers. I don't know about the Wolves, but
I don't know about
Wolves just got rid of they two big guys.
best team
okay, yeah, they just got
in
that.
basketball right now. We talk about that.
We're gonna
I
talk
hope
about
we
the
get
Wolves,
into
Mom.
that.
I just
We
want
better
to
get
make sure I
into
heard you correctly.
that. Better get into that. 'Cause
So last
my
question
team,
for you guys. We talk about legacy all the time. Obviously, a lot of people are more interested in that than others. But how would a move to the Warriors to join forces with Steph and Draymond
Man, that would
affect
be-
LeBron's legacy in the twilight of his career?
Oh, it won't. It would
Not
add
at all.
to it. If you win,
It doesn't affect nothing. It's just, I mean, it just adds to it. It just adds to it. I mean, he's 42 years old. So name me a 42-year-old that's played in the league that's had these numbers or done any of this. So all it does is just add to his legacy. It doesn't hurt or anything.
That's so interesting. We can add, but we can't subtract.
okay.
What are you subtracting?
Right.
Fact that
Like-
you
I mean,
don't
we never
win.
see it. We've
Like,
never seen
it just adds.
If you don't win.
The thing is,
What are we doing
the
it for if we're
people,
not
like
going to win?
like I said before, the people that love him gonna love him. The people that don't, they're not. They're gonna just add one more thing they have to say because you don't like him already. That's it. So it ain't. And there's no subtractions at this point.
So you're moving
That's all-
to another team.
No, there's no. Tom Brady moved on to the Bucks at 45 and won the fucking Super Bowl. So everybody told him to go hang it up. He changed teams.
that
came
wasn't
back-
a
and came back and
subtraction.
win it
That
again.
wasn't
Nobody
a
said nothing.
subtraction for Tom Brady. That was an addition because he won.
So, but when
He had to win too.
He-
So if you go down there and you
But
lose,
there's
it's
no
like Tom, you
subtraction.
can't win without
There's no
Bill
subtractions,
Belichick.
though. But you can't. But you're not subtracting anything off of their legacy. There's no subtractions.
There are
You just
chinks
don't
in the
like
armor.
it. People just don't like. Yeah, there's chinks
Football
in
and
the armor.
basketball
Yeah,
is different.
because y'all shooting bullets at him.
Football.
He's
Right?
shooting bullets at himself. He's
No.
shooting himself. He plexico bursts in himself.
Now y'all shooting bullets at him. No,
They
that's-
shoot
No other player has had to do all of these things to add to a legacy.
They don't have to do anything.
Nobody
he
else has
doesn't
had
have
to
to
do
add.
that. Nobody else.
People that don't like him just gonna add one more thing negative to say about him.
So we can stop right. See, he can stop right here, right
And
now.
the people that love him go out and buy the Warriors jersey if it happens. That's just what it is, man. So it's just if you don't like him, you don't like the guy.
James.
But
He
it
can
definitely
do
doesn't subtract,
listen,
though.
He can do nothing right in their eyes. So it's just what it is, bro.
He can win.
Even if
Winning
he
is
win.
right.
But then you
If
go.
if we win, Skip, if he wins, do we not?
they gonna be like,
do we not say great?
Yeah, no, you won't.
You don't say
if
great?
If he do win, you just gonna be like, oh, yeah, go team up with Steph and AD and
So
go
it
get
don't
Clay.
matter.
It don't.
It
It
do matter.
There would be
It
no
do
wins.
matter.
You're not gonna like
It
There
do
would
matter.
be no wins here.
It do matter.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Not for people that don't like him.
It do
No,
matter.
it won't.
Skip.
No, it
So
won't.
when KD left,
You're not gonna change
when
the narrative.
KD left,
We're talking about a
when
42-year-old,
KD left,
We're
right?
not gonna change the
basketball
narrative. We're talking about LeBron
KD
James.
left,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Talking about LeBron.
And he
Talking about
won.
LeBron James.
It wasn't
Talking
no
about
chink
LeBron
in his
James.
armor.
We're talking
Talking
about
about
LeBron
LeBron, bro.
James.
Okay, so when LeBron left Cleveland and he went to Miami, was that a chink in his armor?
That move was hated by a lot.
A whole
lot,
lot of
right?
people said yes.
Went on
Chink
with
in-
the interviews.
Because and why though? Because you went to the finals how many
What are
straight
we
times?
expecting a 42-year-old?
4 straight.
No.
4 straight times, and then you went and
Just
joined
ask
another
Skip,
team.
If he win, do he go in front of Michael Jordan?
No.
All right. So
Okay,
add
so-
something to it.
Do he stay
Okay,
at 9?
here's my.
What was Michael
Hold on.
Jordan? What was Michael Jordan doing at 42?
If he goes and just this hypothetical thing that we're speaking of now, if he goes to Golden State and they do exactly what we're go at AD, Steph, they Draymond, and they win it. Does he move out of 9 on your list?
Yeah. If they win and he has a role in it, like he plays
Yeah.
a big role,
Yeah.
sure. I
To
would
what
elevate him off that.
To
what
1,
number?
9.
No, heck
To what
no.
number?
You got him at 9?
The
What
guy
number?
at the top is
What
in
number?
another
Skip ain't got
galaxy.
one.
What number?
He does, but just
Well, I don't know. I have
No,
to see
you have
it.
to know.
No, I have to see how it
No,
happens.
you have to know
You
already,
have to tell me
Skip.
how much part he plays.
A big part. He's LeBron James.
It just happened. How could he
He's
supposed to know
LeBron
it?
James. With the numbers that he averaged this past season, with those numbers that he just averaged this past season,
You know?
with that change, or
Well, you hate Bill Russell, so I should put him.
No, I don't hate Bill Russell.
You told me you don't respect him.
no, I never said that. I
Oh,
just
I
don't.
thought you did.
He's not above certain people on my
All right.
list.
Okay.
That's
so,
all.
All right. So let's go back.
7?
Let's go back just a second to Tom Brady. Okay, remember, Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay because Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft said, goodbye, Tom. We're done with you because you're finished. They pushed him right out the back door in New England, and he became a unrestricted free agent. You know, he hit the market. And I'm pushing Jerry Jones, like, go get him. It's Tom Brady's available. Nah, we don't need him. He's done. He's washed up. And you know what happened in the very next year, in a pandemic year, you know what he did in Tampa. Okay, so with LeBron, I don't hate LeBron. I don't love his legacy, and it ain't Jordan's legacy, and will never be close to Jordan's legacy.
Not even close, not the same
Not
neighborhood?
even close.
Right down the street?
6-0 with 6 MVPs? My God. How can we? That guy's in another stratosphere from LeBron. That's just
Same
me.
block.
Okay, but the point is that when he chose to leave Cleveland and join forces with Dwayne and Bosch and Pat Riley and Spo, I applauded it because I thought he needed a big brother. He needed somebody to teach him how to win. And so I had no issue with that at all. In this case, what's about to happen, if in fact the hypothetical becomes true that we're discussing, it would be because the Lakers are just done with LeBron and they're just, we committed to Luka and AR. We are going forward with them. We don't need you. You're in the way here because your aura is so big that Luka doesn't like your aura. Luka is not comfortable having to share some of the stage with LeBron James. So I think we're heading toward the Lakers finally just saying, just go to Golden State, where he'll have no choice. Well, I can't condemn that. I can't criticize that because it would make sense. Do it. Do that. I like it. I like one last hurrah, and it's still amazing to me. I keep saying he is the longevity king. He has proven beyond shadow of doubt that he is playing at a higher level than any human has ever thought about playing at age, we're almost to 42, in year 24. Like it's never, no one's even come close to that in any sport, to me, at that level. I know Tom Brady was 45, but this is the National Basketball Association, and the game is so much harder than to play quarterback in the NFL, where he's getting rid of it in 1.8 seconds every time. But my point is, I would have I like this scenario for him. I like it, but if you win, okay, does that make him better? I got Larry Bird at 8 and Kobe at 7. Does that make him better than Bird and Kobe? Again, I need to see it. I need it.
9.
Huh?
So he stays at 9.
Okay, well, if you want to convince me that he belongs above Bill Russell, it's hard to compare eras because Bill Russell's playing against a lot of old, slow white guys. There are too many of them at that point. I give you that.
I don't dislike Bill Russell, but the fact that you said he's playing against old white and he shot 42% from the field is impressive.
Okay.
In itself.
Okay, but he won 11 times and 2 as a player coach.
Sport.
And from what he's even before my time, and so I don't know in my mind's eye, I can't see it as well as I should.
What, him shooting 42%?
No, defensively he just completely controlled the game. And in playoff series against Wilt Chamberlain, and you know his stats, Bill Russell was 7-1 against Wilt Chamberlain in playoff series. It's just ridiculously great. He owned Wilt Chamberlain, who was about 5 inches.
Not that matchup, though. No, not the matchup, though.
The team.
The team, yes.
But Wilt had...
The team, I give you that.
Yeah.
The two team, the matchup, yeah.
Yeah.
The Boston Celtics team was better than the teams that Wilt played on, absolutely. But
there were a
that
couple
individual
times when I wasn't
matchup,
sure about that.
That matchup, go look at them numbers. It ain't close.
Okay.
Trust me.
Yeah.
The field goal, I looked it up. It ain't even close. He averaged 50 against that. And listen, it ain't close.
And averaging 50.
And 25 rebounds, 30. Listen, and Bill, you averaging 16 and 24. Like, cool. You have the rebounds and the blocks was there, but you averaging 16 points. This man is tripling your output on the other end.
Okay.
So own him. We're not gonna go that far.
Jerry West did too, though.
Say it again?
Jerry West killed him too, though.
Like the team.
Kill who?
Boston.
No, they
7-1.
I know.
They lost.
Jerry West was MVP even though they lost. Finals.
They lost. Yeah, they
They
lost.
lost. So you had to be killing.
Yeah. But I don't know, he had Don Nelson as a teammate, and Havlicek was pretty good. I don't know. I'm not sure that their teams...
I've had more than Bill because he shot 42%.
Yeah, I got
So
it.
are we talking team or individuals? I'm so
No, he said
confused about the
individual.
conversation.
Individual.
Well, this was individual because he said he owned him as that. That's all.
Okay,
I was just addressing that. That's all.
The numbers don't.
Right, it don't say. Look, please. I looked it up. The numbers ain't even close.
94 head-to-head meetings. Wilt Chamberlain averaged 30 points and 28 rebounds. Bill Russell averaged 14 and 23 rebounds.
Okay, but 23 rebounds.
He averaged the same amount of rebounds as you and tripled your points.
Bill Russell was...
Wilt averaged 30 points, 28 rebounds.
Oh, 30 and 28.
And
Okay.
Bill Russell averaged 14 and 23.
So he averaged more rebounds and points against you.
Okay,
So,
but
you know.
but Bill Russell was a jump out of the gym at 6'9". They say he was the greatest shot blocker ever, and that's what I always hear.
I'm with him.
And
I'm not taking nothing off his plate. I'm giving him all credit
you know
where credit
what?
is due.
He was a bad man. He was.
And he affected winning, right?
Yes, he
did,
did.
yes.
He affected winning for his
Absolutely.
team.
Hey.
So did Robert
So
Williams.
in order to be a great individual player, you affecting 11 championships.
Yes, he did.
Should
Robert
matter to
did
your
seven.
resume.
It did.
does.
It does.
I'm just listening. I'm just trying to analyze.
It does, but we're talking about.
Like, what are we saying?
We're
here?
talking about
Talked about
a
Draymond.
five-man playing a five-man and their numbers when they played one another. That's what I'm
Draymond
talking
added
about.
to winning,
Yeah.
but you don't got him nowhere up there. It's like the same.
Who don't got no who? Me?
Yeah, y'all don't respect Draymond game.
Who don't?
Just from the past, what we've been talking about.
me.
I'm just saying, we can't.
Draymond is
say
a bona
Bill
fide
Russell
winner.
One thing, then.
Well, I thought we was talking about
adding to
LeBron.
winning,
I thought we
or
was
talking
talking-
Back to
about.
your
I thought we was talking about LeBron.
Back to
That's
the
what I
question,
thought we
it
was
doesn't
talking about.
subtract from
Takes
LeBron.
nothing away from Lakers.
No.
Obviously, Lakers fans in their feeling right now, but I think the writing's on the wall. Obviously, you re-up with Luka,
Well,
you're
you
taking
got-
the
that man
Backstreet Boys, you re-up with Austin Reaves.
No.
Neither
Neither
got
one
to
of
do
them,
what he got to do, man. Listen,
neither one of them
it ain't
available in the
on him.
It's amazing
postseason.
to see someone at 42 years old still playing at a high level.
To Skip's point, right? If they moved on like New England moved on from Tom Brady, if the Lakers then are moving on from LeBron, then this is not on him.
No.
I think they
right?
made it clear that we're
And
moving on from
if he still wants to play basketball, he has to go find a home. Like
Right.
that's what it is. And
If
if
the Lakers-
he goes there, then
Yeah.
so be it. If it's Steph and him and Steph, the
Right.
Lakers made that decision. So Lakers fans, y'all can't be in your feelings if that is a decision that's going to be made.
Okay, if the Lakers badly wanted LeBron and were doing everything in their power and had offered him $58 million to stay, and he said, no, I'm joining forces with Steph,
Then that's a
then you
different-
would
that's
have
a
an
different
argument.
conversation.
Okay?
Or
But
if,
you don't-
or if he was under contract and forced to trade or
Yeah.
something of that nature,
Okay.
then yeah, that's one.
But I think
this is not.
I think
that.
he's about to get pushed out the back door like Brady. That's how it feels
That's
to me.
what the feeling is.
Okay.
I'm
for
just being
sure.
honest. Like,
For sure.
Yeah.
they made sure to take care
He
of
has a
Luka
choice,
and
though.
Austin
So
Reaves.
he can go get this 58.
And I was here in the playoffs beating a near.
But it's not
Go get
smart.
58, right? Or
It's
that.
not smart for the team
Not-
to
not
do
from
it
the
though.
They wouldn't. They're not going to do.
So it's not smart for them to
They
give
still
him
got
that.
Rui Hachimura out. They still got Marcus Smart who just opted out now. Of course, he's going to go to the Rockets.
It's not.
They're looking at other parts
smart.
of the roster. They want to surround Luka with the roster
Yeah.
that he feels like he needs to be successful.
You can give him 30 of it.
Take a pay.
You got DeAndre Ayton.
Hey, you, hey,
42, take a pay.
so you can give him 30 of
Stay
it.
there. What they gonna
If
say?
it's 58 on the table, you can give him 30 of it.
You could.
LeBron,
Give him the bulk of it.
LeBron
Yeah.
goes to the Warriors. They do not win. We don't get to criticize.
You're going to criticize him either way it goes. If he wins or if he
No, no,
loses.
yes,
You're
yes.
And I
asking a
answered
question.
it. I answered it.
Yes,
You're
you
going to
can.
criticize me no matter what.
Yes, you can. Yes.
No matter what. He win or lose, you're going to have some.
Just like everybody else who criticized LeBron. Yeah, go ahead.
That's just what it is. Yes. Criticize
I'm
away.
gonna give you your moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, criticize away. Because you're going to do it either way it goes.
Well, he's going to get praise anyway.
So
42 years old.
So if you're going to get praise,
So
at
therefore-
what point do we start like separating like you only get praise?
What is he getting
When
praised on?
when you fall short of the ultimate goal.
But what is
What
he
are
gonna
you
get
comparing him
But what
to,
is he getting praised on, though?
what are you comparing
Winning.
it to then?
He's getting praised for winning
Okay.
and accumulating stats and breaking records.
Okay.
That's praise, right?
Okay.
So if you fall short from the ultimate goal of winning the championship for reasons
So
to
it's
go
just-
over here to Warriors,
So okay.
all on him.
Then what-
Okay, so if he goes to the Warriors, which is in his team, and they don't win it, that's on him.
That's all on him?
it's on the whole team, bro.
So why-
okay, so the team then, okay.
Criticized.
So are you going to criticize the Golden State Warriors or are you going to
Does
criticize
Steph get
LeBron?
criticism?
Everybody on the roster, and the coach, and the owner, and everybody.
That's fine then, yeah.
No, but it's gonna
That's fine.
start with
just long as that loudness is just as loud for everybody, though.
It has
It
to
won't
be.
be.
It has to be.
It won't be.
Okay.
We know that.
Because Steve
We know
Kerr need
that.
to get it.
We
Everybody.
know that. It won't
Joe
be.
Lacob, Dunleavy.
Joe,
It-
Have the
Dunleavy.
Warriors been criticized
be.
the last 4 years?
It won't be.
Has
Not as much
the
as they
last
should. I
4.5
think.
years?
No, not as much as they
for
should.
the Warriors.
No.
has
Listen,
been
before Jimmy
criticized
Butler
for
got
not
hurt, they was
winning.
on a 50 game.
They've been criticized, been a
gonna
bad
be
team.
championship.
They ain't been close.
Yeah.
Aren't they just coasting off their 4 rings?
That could be a criticism too.
Okay.
The fact that you guys just won those rings and you're just
Yeah.
rolling off the nostalgia of KD coming there,
Yeah.
the criticism of Jordan Poole and all of these different things. I believe the criticism is only justified when you fall short.
Jimmy Butler did get
So
hurt.
do you criticize the other 29 teams?
Wait,
that
Jimmy
don't
Butler did get hurt, and they was going
That
to win
don't
like
win it.
50-something
Yes.
games like, before he got hurt. So
win?
we can't.
No,
Every
what
year.
to say,
Like Jimmy did get hurt.
Wait,
I mean, Anthony Davis got hurt the year after the Lakers won the chip. You know how
not
this
winning
goes,
this
Mr.
year in
B.
the playoffs. You gave him a C,
Yeah.
and you gave Wemby an A for
And you
not
gave
winning.
Wemby a C.
All right, well,
See, there you have it.
let's keep this thing moving. 'Cause we got
There you have it. Right?
No, but where did
They
LeBron
have-
go? He got the second round?
But you said it don't matter. Your thing was if you didn't win, you was getting everybody.
He said it wasn't impressive
Yeah.
to see a
got
41-year-old.
the second round.
He got
defeated
put out
a
in
near
the
full strength Rocket squad.
Second
Near
round.
full
They said
strength.
that wasn't
Finals.
Yeah,
Second
we'll
round
see.
finals. 13th to number 2 in the West. MVP
You
candidate.
said the goal is to win.
Defensive
it all. So
player
if
of
you
the
don't win
year.
it all, you get
All of these things.
I just want to know what was y'all favorite player?
They all lost.
What was the number
Yeah.
one player that y'all got on y'all list doing at the age of 41 and 42?
And they all lost.
Smoking Sherm for me, Mr. B. But let's keep this thing moving. The Wolves have been on the prowl this offseason with some major moves to overhaul their roster headed into next season. So last Monday, Minnesota offloaded 3-time All-Star Julius Randle to the Nets in a 3-team trade, which also included the Bulls. That move freed up some bread for the Wolves to sign trade deadline acquisition Ayo Dosunmu to a 5-year, $112 million contract, which includes a player option in the 5th year. And this past Thursday, the league saw the second blockbuster trade of this offseason. Let's take a look at the details as the Hornets dealt their franchise cornerstone LaMelo Ball to the Wolves. So M-Grads already told us the deal was going down a day earlier, but Shams confirmed it with the full trade details. Ball, a one-time All-Star and former Rookie of the Year, along with Josh Green, were shipped to Minnesota for Naz Reid, a 2033 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps, and 3 second-round picks. LaMelo averaged 20.7 assists and 5 rebounds while appearing in 72 regular season games, which is the most he's played since the 2021-22 season. After appearing in just 105 games the previous 3 seasons combined, shot 37% from distance, was second in the league in threes made, behind only his rookie teammate Con Knipple. So LeVar's baby boy has 3 years left on his Hornets franchise record 5-year, $204 million designated rookie contract, eligible to sign a 2-year, $119 million extension on July 6th. The move pairs Ant-Man and LaMelo together, the first and third picks in the 2020 NBA draft, as the Timberwolves now become the Timberwolves. As it stands, here is a look at a potential starting 5 for Minnesota next season. Like I said, this is just potential. So both Ant and LaMelo, 24 years old, Jaden McDaniels, only 25. Free agency kicking off soon. Odds are the Wolves still ain't done tweaking their roster. We'll probably try to address the need.
Nah,
at the
we
fourth
not
spot.
done. We not
They're not done. Oh, so we're not done. So Sway, we will start with you. What's your reaction to the Wolves trading for LaMelo Ball to pair with
man.
Anthony Edwards?
Best team in basketball right now.
The best team
Yeah.
in the National Basketball Association.
The Snowtime Wolves, baby. You know, we got must-see TV. I feel like it's gonna free up a lot. Ant-Man gonna free up a lot of shots for Melo. It's gonna be a good time. It could either go 2 ways. Like I said, it could go good or it could be a highlight reel. So we're talking about the Warriors and LeBron. I think this is must-see TV right here. I think you need to add a power forward. We're missing that. But everything else, this is what I've been asking for, a point guard. I think the Charlotte Hornets made this move because I forgot the kid from Chicago been coming into his own. I think they're going to probably start him at PG. They had some decisions to make. He played well, and, you know, you see it was a little shaky with Melo, but he coming into an organization where it's about winning. I think in structure, I think that's what you need for sure.
I'll shift over to you, Mr. B. What do you think about Wolves making that move for LaMelo Ball to pair with Anthony Edwards?
A little confused a little bit, just because the West is so front court heavy right now. As you see with the OKC, the moves they made, going to get a 75 guy, Spurs also, and then you lose your front court, but you do get a point guard. You do get a point guard that is an all-star. That's a 20-point scorer a night, can pass, can take pressure off Anthony Edwards. The only thing is that it's only the second season that he's played over 50-something games, so he's not really available like that. And the way that the Minnesota Timberwolves were going, Western Conference Finals and things like that, we're going to need to see if he's going to be available. And he's been playing Over there with Charlotte, I'll call it like immature basketball a little bit. So now that he has to come over here, it's a big test to see if he's going to be able to mature, and he's going to be playing in big games with Anthony Edwards, and it's a whole different system over there. So it's going to be a lot of pressure, but they did get the point guard that they have that they did need, but I don't know, man. It's a big question mark.
All right, Skip, let's shift over to you.
You said that.
Wolves make this blockbuster move, get rid of Julius Randle, send him to the Nets in a salary dump so they can extend Io. Trade Naz Reid, former Sixth Man of the Year, to the Hornets to get LaMelo. You like the trade?
I don't get it. In fact, I think it's insane on the part of the Charlotte Hornets to blow up what took off right under their nose. They just went from 19 wins to 44 wins. They were on January the 2nd, 11-23, and they took off the way very few NBA teams have ever taken off, coming from nowhere. And they went 32-13 down the stretch. And over those games from January 1st on, they ranked number 1 in the NBA in offense and number 5 in the NBA in defense. And I'm a big fan of LaMelo's. I know LeVar, and LeVar was telling me as early as 2017, my youngest one's going to be by far the best one. And he was correct once again about that. And I know LaMelo, and he's zany and wacky and all those things that you guys talked about. He has a history of reckless driving off the court, and he has a history of reckless driving on the court. And crazy shot taking and making. And yet he's just a talent that you can't replace. So this thing came together around Miles Bridges to me. He was the leader of it. He was the veteran. He was the calming force and in some ways the driving force, because he set the physical tone for that team. And he's not a great player. And I'm not saying he's going to change life in Phoenix, because he won't. But he fit what they were doing in Charlotte as a guy who made key plays in big games for them. And you just blew that up. Because you don't trust either LaMelo or Miles going forward. You don't want to have to pay him or count on them or depend on them going forward. And it's just wrong, because you had it right in your lap, and it needed another year to just grow and mature. And LaMelo showed me a lot last year, because they cut his minutes back so he could stay healthy, and he did play 72 games. And he took a lot fewer threes and shots. He cut his shot taking way down. He showed me some things. And I know he had the tripping incident with Bam in the playing game, but then they go get a guy who's got a long history of tripping people in Grayson Allen. So you got rid of him. Oh, but you added him. I just don't, I don't get it. I feel sorry for Charlotte fans, because I think they really had something to look forward to and root for, and now they don't. They just took a big, giant step backward to me. That's what just happened. And again, I know we're going to talk about dynamic duo, but man, you pair him with Ant, you got. I'm watching, man. Yeah. I'm watching every night, because it's going to be fun to watch, and they're going to lead in viral highlights every night, because they're talented. They can do things very few other players can do. And now I won't watch Charlotte. I'm done.
You're not going Skip, you're not going to watch Kobe White, Brandon Miller, Colin Nipper don't do anything for
I
you?
like Kobe White.
I think they won in it.
So that's my.
I think they won in it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think Charlotte won. They got
But-
11, 13.
Yeah.
11 first round picks.
Naz Reid was
but you don't
done
have
after
LaMelo.
he got elbowed.
No, we don't,
and
but
said
we
that
got
in-
Brandon Miller. Now we can see if Carlton.
He said pain is.
And I think they got tired of that.
Is weakness leaving the body?
I know all the stuff. Yeah.
Okay, let's shift over.
that
What
was
do you
the
think about the LaMelo trade, and obviously the implications for both the Wolves and the Hornets?
Yeah, to your point, you were nice with. You said you think he plays immature basketball sometimes.
No,
Like,
immature
you were
basketball
nice.
over there up in.
I'm saying you were nice in that. It's a lot of times, To your point, the reason they traded LaMelo is because Kobe White is who he is, right? More solid. Had a conversation with Charles Lee recently. I think he seemed like a more of a no-nonsense kind of a coach, right? LaMelo is a hell of a talent.
He is.
Hell of a talent, yes. But I think Charles Lee preaches defense first. And I don't think that's LaMelo's strong suit. Kobe White, hard-nosed kind of a player, has a chip on his shoulder, something to prove. I think is an extension of him, of Charles Lee. I think that's what made LaMelo tradable. You get a guy like Nas Reed, who you know was going to bring to the table, sixth man of the year. Now he'll be a starting four in this league, which I think was important to him. But yeah, and I just think it was a time to move on kind of a situation. I think this has run its course with him and with LaMelo and Miles Bridges. Two great talents in this league, but I don't think they saw themselves winning or moving forward with those guys, so it was time to move on. For Minnesota, getting the ball out of Ant's hand, I understand that. LaMelo is a pass-first guy. He is a capable and very, can get high assists with players around him, so I understand that move for them. We all said that Ant needed a point guard in here. We all thought that. We thought Mike Conley was that when he was starting, but the more Ant matured, the more Ant came into his own. We felt that him being off the ball and being a real two guard in this league, coming off down screens and catch and shoot situations is more fitting for him. And having LaMelo be the facilitator, I think, and takes that responsibility away from Ant, which I think will make the team a better team moving forward. Got Ayo coming into his own. We know what Jaden McDaniels is. His growth and development, still young, fierce young guy. Got defense on the back end now with Rudy. So, yeah, I understand it with that regard. Want to get the ball out of LaMelo's hand and have Ant be that real two guard where he doesn't have to worry about getting other people involved in the game plan, just going out and being him. So I get both sides of it. Took some time to digest it, but yeah, I understand both sides of it.
So, Shot, let's shift over to you. Wolves making this move for LaMelo, getting rid of Julius Randle. It's going to be a new look squad. I went to 2 straight Western Conference Finals before this season. Obviously, got smacked by the Spurs, but what's your reaction to that trade? And when you think about that LaMelo and Ant-Man backcourt?
Desperation move for Charlotte and for the Wolves. I think the league is starting to reshape. A lot of teams are making moves, just wanting to get off assets. You don't just give up LaMelo Ball for Nas Reed. You just don't do that. And you don't give up Miles Bridges for Grayson Allen. Just don't do that. You don't give up Julius Randle for a 33rd pick. You just don't do that. So for the Wolves to get off 2 of their assets to help them make it to the Western Conference Finals, it's kind of weird to me. For what LaMelo Ball did for the Charlotte Hornets this particular year, he did not pack it in. He could have easily packed it in after the coach was messing with his minutes, put him on the bench, saying he was this type of player, but he didn't. He became resilient. He showed some type of leadership. And even though he can be immature at times, that team rallied behind him. And they took it to the next level. Kobe White is a good player. Brandon Miller's a good player. Conker Nipple's a good player. Nas Reed is a good player. But now they're a starless Charlotte Hornets that now have to go into a whole new game plan of style of play that's going to have to resemble like a Indiana Pacers. They have to go out there, play hard, play smart, play together, and depend on their cohesiveness to help them thrive. For the Wolves, it just doesn't make sense to me. Mike Conley was a solid point guard for the Wolves, and he was always ready to set the table for all those other egos out there. For LaMelo Ball to have an ego and have to set the table at the same time for a guy who we all know is the man of the team. The things that helped Ant-Man be Ant-Man was being able to have a floor spacer in Nas Reed, a guy who can get his own 15 to 20 points in Julius Randle, having an anomaly in Jaden McDaniels. And then you got DiVincenzo and DeSumo being able to hit shots on the outside. It was a collective totality of abilities out there. But now I feel like they've shrunk that window. Even though Asumu's still there, DiVincenzo's coming back from an injury, Jaden Daniels' workload is going to have to get a lot more. Like, he's playing the 4. So what is it that LaMelo Ball is going to bring to this table to take them back to where they just left? I don't see, especially if they're saying that defense was one of his problems in Charlotte. So if defense was one of his problems in Charlotte, and this is a defensive team, what the fuck do you think that we're going to be complaining about now? 3 turnovers a game, 7 assists. Melo has been an immature player, but I always say it's the right team that makes you the right player. And if he wasn't on the right team with Charlotte, this cannot be the right team for him because they've already had a formula for winning, and he's going to have to reel back his game. Even though it could be highlights. The highlights galore because they're both dynamic players. But you're talking about winning basketball?
Yeah.
Winning basketball?
27. He averaged 27 and 5.
Who?
Melo.
So you talk about winning basketball, Skip, like you pointed out, Hornets 19 wins the year before. Obviously, Melo injured last season, the previous season, 72 games this season. They're a win away from the play-in, 44 wins, 25 win increase. And Kenya, like you pointed out, Tim Conley.
The guy in the front office, Tim Conley, put together a championship team in Denver. So I'm going to trust Tim to know what he's doing for the most part. He's been in that position, been in that office, and tweaking with that roster.
Well, he put together a pretty good team in Minnesota. That went to,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
2 straight Western Conference
Finals, they felt they needed something different, right? They felt they needed, and that's what so I'm going to trust Tim in this regard, that he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's been looking at for the last 3 or 4 years. And it was time to tweak the roster. And this was the tweak that they felt was needed. I don't think it was panic. We've been to 2 straight Western Conference Finals, didn't get bounced this year. We haven't got it done with this roster, right? So what can we do to help?
Ant-Man injured.
Yeah, but
dealing with the runner's knee. I'm just saying, AO injured.
I think Ball, matures this year.
These are facts.
I think Ball mature. I mean, he has to. This is a test. I mean, listen. If you don't listen, you're going into a situation where, like you said, they've been winning. So this is the opportunity for him to show what he can really do on a team when it really matters. He's playing in games in Charlotte that don't.
He got dropped
that hadn't mattered until this past year.
That hadn't mattered to that.
And he grew up a lot in the play-in games, right? So he grew up a lot this season.
He got dropped off. This wasn't a preferable trade for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This was, we got a chance to get LaMelo. Why not take the chance?
No.
This was we don't want him. Who wants him? Remember, they got rid of Julius Randle first. Julius was the one that like, yo, somebody take him. All right, who's next? All right, if you go back to the press conference, Nas Reed's press conference at the end of the year, it didn't feel like they had a tight-knit chemistry in that locker room. Somebody was doing something. We don't know the names, but we know something was happening in that locker room where they all wasn't together. So if we now know that these 2 guys are gone, and we bring in a guy who on the other side was having coach-player problems, this was a drop-off. This wasn't we want LaMelo Ball. We're going to make it back to the We got to make it work now. We got to make it work now that we got him. We got to figure out how it's going to work. But this wasn't we want him.
So you don't think they needed a point guard?
You don't think they needed?
They needed a point guard. But the fact that he landed in their lap, we'll take him.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not our preferred point guard.
Yes.
But
So
we'll
if you look
take him.
around the league, right? So if you look around the league of the landscape of that position,
We'll take him.
and if this guy's available, he's probably at the top of that point guard list.
Sure.
that's
He
Right.
became available
We
based on us wanting to get rid of our guy.
Oh.
Wait, which guy?
Nas Reed. We want
we need
Nas
a
and
point guard.
Julius.
We need a point guard.
So if we can get rid of Nas to go get somebody that's available that they don't want, hey man, Let's fill the. And this is you can't say
And but
no. You can't say no to LaMelo Ball because he has potentials. He has star power.
As we saw over time, though, we saw what Nas Reed meant to the Minnesota Timberwolves' success. We've seen that. If he plays well, they play well as a team, and he has played well. They're 6 man a year. He earned money, their contract, big contracts, all that there. So they believed in Nas Reed, but they had opportunity to go get a point guard, which is needed.
The same situation in Washington.
And Jaden McDaniels is coming to his own, so
they got rid of Trae Young because they wanted to get rid of him.
Up like he ain't.
They wanted to get rid
they
of
were
him.
moving on from him.
They moving on from LaMelo. Same exact thing.
Same thing.
This is the same exact.
And they got
this
11.
Is not a we need him. We need to get off of him.
Washington didn't need Trae Young.
Washington needed anything they could get.
Yes, but they didn't need a specific.
They definitely needed a point guard for sure. They didn't have one.
They needed a lot of things.
So they got a point guard.
It started with him, but this is a different situation where we have an Anthony Edwards over here, and we don't want the ball in his hand full time. We needed somebody that can facilitate.
I've been saying they need a point guard all year.
Yeah, that's what
and get up.
They had a point guard.
Who, Mike Conley?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
man.
All right.
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
See, not a point guard? Is not
That's his
play point
position.
guard?
Yes, that is
Has he not
his
been
position.
a fucking like a high caliber point guard for all the years?
no,
He hasn't?
No,
No.
not right now. Not right now.
No.
Yeah.
He's
Now
been
we're
a very
doing the
solid-
sake of conversation.
No, ain't no sake of conversation. He has not been a
very
high
solid.
caliber point
Been a
guard.
very
has
solid.
not.
He's
No,
been solid.
he's been a solid player, yes.
Yes.
Not a high caliber. LaMelo is a high caliber player, yes. Mike Conley has not fit that, no.
Mike Conley, 54 games, obviously was moved to the deadline, ended up coming back to Minnesota. 54 games with the Wolves.
Okay.
Last season, averaged 18 minutes a game, 5 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds.
And the year before that?
Let me see.
I just want to know if he fit high caliber or not.
1 second.
I can answer that for you, no.
8 points, 5 assists,
Yes.
3 rebounds in the 24-25
And the year
season.
before that?
That was 9 or 10.
Never mind.
Listen,
we
I
ain't
think
got to
Melo
on that.
matured.
But it doesn't.
I think his game
Mike
is
Conley is a very
11,
good
11, 6, and 3.
Mike Conley is a very good NBA player. Yes, he is.
Very solid. Yeah, he's a very solid player.
Beyond his prime, yes.
Yes.
Beyond his prime, yes. If I got a chance to get a LaMelo Ball, I'm going to pull that trigger right now.
At
Yeah,
24 years old.
Rashad, what do you think that GM in Minnesota, who also built Denver, what do you think he thought the second he heard LaMelo is available? I think he thought, you're kidding. I can get LaMelo Ball, what is he, still 24?
24 years old.
Yeah, he's 24 years old. He's a talent. That guy knows talent. And he's just saying, I'll do it. I'll take it. Really?
The coach we have, I can get him to buy in to what we're
Who's the
doing.
coach we have? Who's the coach we have? Who you talking about? Finch?
Finch.
All right, so Finch couldn't get Karl Anthony Towns to buy in. He couldn't get Julius
So now
Randle
you're
to buy in. He
going
couldn't
what
get
other
Nas
people's
Reed.
personalities. So
Charles Lee couldn't get LaMelo to buy in.
I don't know. I thought he
Yeah,
bought in last
I
year.
think at a certain point, but LaMelo obviously suspended for a game, I believe, early in the season with the situation.
You know when you
They
have to deal with
eventually
your
started to figure it out.
girlfriend up until the point where you get her a place over here, you let her stay with you, and then you can
talking
kick her
about
out at the
basketball
sun.
here.
You can
No,
kick her out.
no, we're talking about
You can be like,
basketball.
yeah,
We're
man,
about that.
we good. It's over now.
we don't know nothing about
We
talking
over
about
now.
basketball.
It's over now, right? So now that they don't have to deal with him no more, Charles Lee can say, I can go back to trying to be a good coach and not look like I'm having a riff with a star. Because that was the chopping block for Charles Lee. Was,
can't have
can you
star
coach?
players.
Can you be a good coach and coach a player that you're having a conflict with? That's what makes you a good coach.
A good coach can handle star players.
But why would that coach have to put up with him if he don't want to? If I don't have to put up with his bullshit and I can get off of him, why would I put up? And we can. And I
you're
got
gonna-
another player over here that I believe.
Wait. So you're putting up with his bullshit?
I got a player.
Are you putting up with his
I got a
bullshit?
player over here who I
Charlie
believe
got
in
11
Kobe White.
first-round
Are you
picks
putting
off
up
that.
with
I
his
feel like
bullshit?
they-
Right?
So you're going to go to
Charlie got
Finch, and
11
Finch now has to
picks.
put up with his
Well, hey,
bullshit.
that.
ooh, let somebody else deal with him if I'm Charles Lee.
His value is so high, they got 11
Right?
first
Let somebody else
round
put
draft
up
picks.
with
$41 million trade exception, I believe the largest.
Let somebody else deal with him. If that is the case.
Like Charlotte got
All
11 first round draft
speculating
picks
here.
for that.
We're all speculating.
That's how.
You don't get off an
Speculation.
asset like LaMelo Ball for a Nas Reed.
They did.
You do something magnificent that matches that.
But they did.
We got
get
11
something back.
first round draft picks.
We get something back.
They
They got
did.
11 first round draft picks and 13. Like, we're
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah, that's why you
What's
make
Nas
the
Reaves
move.
But you're happy because why?
See what they
why are
turned
you
into
happy?
in Oklahoma City.
2033
Why are you
unprotected
happy?
pick,
Got them,
three
uh,
first
We
round
got
picks
him
swap.
up out of here.
Trade
Both
for
of them,
future
both of them. Not
assets,
just
for
him.
future
Him and Miles.
possibilities,
Not just
right?
him.
But that's what I'm
what it
saying. So
is.
when you got two guys that's been there and you feel like they've shaped the culture of that franchise and you got them up out of there, you're dumping off the assets.
Who? Charlotte? Charlotte
Yes.
trying to win. The Charlotte Hornets trying to win.
So that was a winning move?
Yes, to get off Miles Bridges, who you haven't won anything. Spent his entire career there.
Who's still over there?
He got
Brandon Miller?
stains on his record over there.
Got one big one, yeah.
He got
Yeah.
stains on his background.
Taking it up.
Yes, I'm gonna try to get if I got the opportunity to. Yes, we ain't won nothing with him.
Yeah.
LaMelo, we ain't won nothing with him.
Nas Reed and Julius Randle, we ain't won nothing with them.
So what's
Why are
your
we
point?
getting rid of these guys we made it to the Western Conference Finals with?
But
But so that's good enough.
And then you're getting a guy that you just said that hasn't won.
That's good enough.
So what's the trade-off? To me, that doesn't make sense. Trade-off is
Because we
equal.
need a point
You're
guard.
back
Trade-off,
in
the trade-off
same-
is we needed a
Because we
point
need a
guard.
point guard. That's the trade-off.
We needed a point guard the
LaMelo
whole
been
time.
That wasn't why you
position
lost.
during his time.
That wasn't why you
We
lost.
needed a
we
point
need a
guard.
point
That
guard.
wasn't why
We
you
needed
lost.
somebody.
Okay.
We needed to get the ball out of Ant hands.
So if we trying to address a need, right? A team need is we need a point guard. We got the opportunity to address that need. We address that need.
Now you need a power forward.
We have one,
Who?
McDaniels. If that is going to be the starting lineup, we
McDaniels
don't
is
know.
the power
That's
forward.
projected. We
Projected
don't know
potential.
what they're going to do.
So you have another team need.
We don't know.
Because he's a small
Cool.
forward.
Well, let him.
IL
cool.
can shift to the bench, coming off the bench in the
So
role.
we don't
like
know
he
what
had.
they're going to do.
small.
He
Now,
can be coming off the bench.
You
We don't know
answer
what
the
they're going to do.
team need,
They
and
just
you
gotta-
We
gave
know
up.
who
They
for.
just gotta
up.
Listen, okay, we know who's going to be starting. LaMelo's going to start. Anthony Edwards
22
going to
a night.
start. Rudy's going to start. Jaylen McDaniels going to start.
No doubt.
So whoever they plug into the other position, they're going to plug. But right now, they addressed a need in point guard.
That's 22.
Cool.
That's 22, 8 and 5 a night.
Now they have another need.
And
that
obviously
needs to
they
address.
didn't. Listen, cool, they feel they
Listen,
can.
they gonna be playing
left
like this,
two
though.
guys, a
gonna be
sixth
playing
man
like
of
that,
the
though.
year,
At that
and
position,
a former All
so guess
NBA
what?
guy.
That's-
Two guys.
So that don't speak. Hold on, that don't speak volumes to you.
I know.
No,
Hold on, that don't speak. So we
No, it
traded.
speaks
So we got
volumes
rid
to
of
you.
our starter and
our
his
backup.
backup at that position. That
For a
don't
point guard.
That don't tell you something.
Yeah, it
How
tells you
much
you're
they
not
need
going
for
back
point
to the
guard?
Western
We
Conference
don't
Finals.
believe in them
You're
guys.
not going back to the Western Conference Finals, what it tell me.
That-
You're not going back
I don't
where you
know.
just came
We
from.
got rid of the starter and the
don't know.
backup.
I don't know. They got.
You don't beat Denver Nuggets without them two dudes.
I mean, I was a little confused when they gave up their bigs, but
You don't beat the Denver Nuggets without them two guys.
That's like you
The summer's just started.
getting rid of the running back and his backup. Right? You getting rid of the
Don't
starting running
beat
back
Denver
and his
without them
backup. Like,
two.
how you gonna run
they
the
can
ball?
go get somebody.
I don't know.
Ant-Man didn't play.
What's your need though? Your need is Joker.
The
you
thought
need
is
to,
the
you
Wolves
need
aren't
to, you need
finished.
to handle Joker
We did handle Joker. We
because you had two guys.
You just said Rudy was over here burping. Joker.
With the other two
what
guys
you need
helping
anybody
him?
else for? We
With
need
the
a point
other
guard
two-
at this.
with the
If he
other two
burping,
guys-
if he burping Jokic,
You got to look
good.
at Nas numbers while
We
he
need a point
played
guard
against.
now, right? Did he say he was burping? So we don't need him.
What you mean you don't need who?
If 27, 13, and 7, and 11 is burping, then he was burping, Brandon.
I'm
Okay.
just. Well, they need a point guard. All I'm saying, Minnesota needs a point guard.
If
And they
that's
got one.
burping, then cool.
It
Hey,
is burping when you fucking lose, man.
Like-
Get your ass home with them horses, man.
Yeah.
Burp the goddamn baby.
but like I said, if they got rid of their starter and the backup, obviously it was a fucking another need that we need other than power
It
forward.
was the elbow.
The power forward position ain't why we've been losing, obviously.
Hey, yo, he gonna look hard now.
Free agency just getting started.
The
Yeah,
ball.
so therefore,
There's
like I'm saying,
still the
Mike-
potential to make some additions to
Tim
that
Connolly
roster.
been doing his job upstairs.
I don't think Tim Connolly said, "Oh, we finished
Crazy,
now."
bro.
No, you're not finished.
We not?
It's free agency.
These New Jerseys was about to be
Who
crazy.
want to come play with the YNs
Days.
in Minnesota?
For you to trade your starter and his backup speaks volumes.
Well, let's shift a little bit more to the Hornets side of it. So just hours after the LaMelo trade was announced, news broke the Hornets were signing trade deadline acquisition Kobe White to a 3-year, $74 million deal, no player option in that deal. Then, like we talked about, the Hornets made another interesting move Sunday, trading Miles Bridges, a 2029 less favorable first rounder, and a 2027 second rounder to the Suns for Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, and a 2033 unprotected first round pick. So the Suns saved $20 million in luxury tax while opening up a roster spot in free agency. with the Hornets appearing to sell high on both Bridges and LaMelo, moving on from the Hornets' two longest tenure players to focus building their team around Brandon Miller and Rookie of the Year runner-up Kawhi. This is now the fourth trade between the Suns and Hornets in the last year and a half. So, Skip, when you look at this, you touched on it a little bit. What are your thoughts on the Hornets trading Miles Bridges as well to the Suns, bringing in Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal?
Okay, I'm going to say one more thing about LaMelo Ball. If you care about the advanced stats, and a lot of times I laugh at them, but his advanced stats were at the top of the list in the league this past year for how much he did when he was on the floor versus how badly they played with him off the floor. In the advanced stats, just to sum them up, have LaMelo as a top 5 offensive production player this past season. So if you take him out of the mix, this is the ESPN analysis, I'll just quote it. The Charlotte offense hummed with LaMelo on the floor, cratered without him. Okay, so that's what you're looking at now. And I like Kawhi, but I don't love him. And I did think he shocked me. I didn't think he'd be nearly as good as he was as a rookie. And he made a case that he had a better rookie year because he made the most threes in the league than even the guy in Dallas did, who was finally the winner. But Miles Bridges was a key as a leader of the group, and it just seems like now you're taking a huge step backward where you've got draft picks. I got it, but it feels like you're back to starting over again, where you got to wait. You're going to take a step back as a team. I'm not even sure this is a playoff team in the East, and I like Kobe White, and I understand Charles Lee saying, you're just more comfortable with him running the show because you speak the same language. I don't know what language LaMelo speaks sometimes. I don't know. It's Martian or something. He's a crazy kid, but he showed me a lot last year. Mm-hmm. And the other thing about LaMelo is he does have the clutch gene. I got to say, he makes a lot of big shots. He made one out here one time against the Lakers. It was 2 years ago. I don't know if you remember the game, but LaMelo won the game with the last second shot. He's got that in him where the brighter the lights, he's going to play to the lights because he grew up that way. You know, he was the baby of the family, and you can say he's a spoiled little brat and all that, and you're probably right. But he is a huge basketball talent, and Miles Bridges was the leadership driving force of the team, and you've yanked them both out, and I just don't understand it. I don't know, like Brandon Miller. Is he a great player? Is he a good player? He's a good player. And Kawhi's a good player. But LaMelo has some greatness about him. He has some rare quality to him that you cannot replace overnight. And I just don't. I just think they went from potentially something special to something very average.
So what do they need? So hold on. I'm confused. So.
About the Hornets?
Yeah, so they were in the play-in last year. Mm-hmm. So you don't think they can get back to play-in status?
No, I don't.
No.
With this,
I beg to differ.
No.
In the East, I beg to differ.
But you like the coach.
I like
right?
Charles Lee.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay? Well, he can't play.
no.
He can coach, but he can't play.
He can't play, but
and he can't do what
they
LaMelo
bought
does.
into what he was
I
preaching.
like him, but I don't like.
They bought into what he was
try to
preaching towards the end of the year.
Take players' confidence.
I appreciate you,
And
Skip,
who
'cause you
carried
just sat
them?
over there and said the same shit I was just saying.
That is
Who carried them in
I
the
appreciate
player
you,
game
About what?
down the stretch?
But this was about
Who was in the game? Hold on. Who was in the game down the stretch? Who made big shots? Kobe White.
Kobe White was very good, but then they went to Orlando and lost 121 to 90, so they got smoked in Orlando.
Of course, but
right? Okay.
and Kobe White was getting
He's
16 points per game. I think he's playing like 19 minutes per game in those 20-plus games that he makes.
He's a good player.
So he can get to it.
So do you agree that they should have got more for what they lost in order to be able to go back to where they just came from?
Why? We're trying to change our environment. This is
Because
about
you
changing
need-
everything.
If you change your environment,
yes,
that
but this is
environment needs to be back to the playoffs.
No, this environment is about we're cleaning out. We're going to clean this shit up. Is all this off the court bullshit, all this other stuff that's going on. We're going to clean this up. We were just playing in the play-in game, so we're still not that good.
So are you
we're gonna
are you
change
telling
it
me
up.
that they dumped him off then, right?
No,
They
we're trying
dumped
to.
LaMelo off. Are you saying they're cleaning house?
It wasn't just
That means
it wasn't just Melo. It was
out of here.
But it wasn't. But it wasn't
Get
just
him outta
him.
here.
It wasn't just him. It was
Dumped him off
Bridges
the team
too.
that needed a point
Yeah, but it was
guard.
Bridges too,
Damn,
though.
man, this is what it's
Okay, that's fine. If you're gonna dump me off, you're dumping me off into a winning situation. It's not like you're just dumping me off to some bullshit. Like you're dumping me off to a situation to where I have a chance to win and mature. Just like with Bridges. Okay, it didn't work here. Yeah, it was wild off the court, all this other stuff. But they're both going to situations where they can change. Things can change for them. Like it wasn't it there. So we got to change everything around here. That's why we got to get, and it starts with them two. So they got to go. We got a young Brandon Miller that we drafted number 2. We're gonna build through him. We're gonna change this
So
around.
is Charlotte a playoff team or not?
No.
They wasn't even a playoff team last year.
Sean, do you think the Hornets are a playoff team with these moves?
The only reason
It wasn't a
I gave
playoff team
them
last year.
the
Did they
benefit
make it?
of the doubt last year over the Bucks when I did predict that was because of LaMelo Ball.
Okay. Now LaMelo,
like-
Kobe White doesn't
No.
give you the same interest.
We could probably be in the same situation we was in this
Kobe
year.
White
again.
is a fire
Yeah, we gonna
starter.
get
He's
somebody.
a microwave.
many
He's
games-
not a traditional point
How
guard.
many LaMelo played this year?
He's not LaMelo Ball. You don't move LaMelo and say Kobe's going to replace him.
He averaged 20.
Hell no.
No,
Yeah,
we're,
but
this is
20
no. We're not just about him. We're changing the
You that
brand.
type of coach.
Hold on, so he
you
averaged
the type
20
of coach
so-
that don't like players with
20.7 assists, 5 rebounds.
You do your best to
Bigger than
get
that.
rid of
Give
them.
you those numbers.
You don't? It's a lot of
So what are they going to do in Minnesota, Nick?
Yes, he will.
Give him
Yes,
his
he will.
freedom.
Yes, he will.
So
He had the freedom in Charlotte. They didn't like him playing like that. They didn't like the way he was playing in Charlotte.
They don't like him.
So how is
So-
that going to change in Minnesota?
It's coaches that deal with it. The coach in Minnesota deal with all
No, he
Ant-Man
didn't. They just got rid of 2 niggas with
But they
attitudes.
no.
Yes, they did.
Chris Flint don't
Ant-Man
fuck
is
around.
there.
And
He's
Cat,
still
and
doing
Cat,
whatever
Cat
he
was the
wants.
one before that. They got rid of Cat before that. Finch did not like dynamic.
Him.
Only one he was willing to deal with was
Conley is the
Anthony
guy.
Edwards. And that's because the top said, don't touch
Tim
him.
Conley had
So-
good arenas.
Yeah.
So LaMelo averaged 20 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds.
He did.
Right? Mm-hmm. I believe Kobe White can give you 20 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds a night in those minutes that LaMelo was giving you.
Has he ever done it?
Like I've said.
He said he believes he
Like
can.
I said.
I'm asking a
like
question,
I
my nigga.
said,
Has he ever done
in
it?
the minutes
I don't know.
that he was.
I don't know.
So what he averaging? 16 what and what?
16, 3 and 3. He was playing like 19.
16, 3 and 3 in 19 minutes a game.
I understand.
So I believe he can give you 4 more points,
Mm-hmm.
4 more assists, and 2 more rebounds a night.
Yeah.
That's not hard to do when you're in the
Okay,
game and
and
you got
it
the ball
won't
in your
have
hand.
the impact that LaMelo has.
So what's the impact? It's
No,
the
I know
numbers
what
are
you're
the
talking about. You
numbers.
start the
Okay,
start
so
of
in
the
29 minutes
Stardom?
for the
Yeah,
Chicago
you know how it
Bulls.
looks.
Stardom?
For 29 minutes for the Chicago
Look,
Bulls,
that's
he
what I
averaged
think.
18,
'Cause
4, and 3
Okay. So how
in
many minutes?
29 minutes.
How many
3
minutes
assists.
Melo average a night?
Yes, no, 4 assists.
4 assists.
I mean, Melo.
And he's
I mean,
been averaging 30, 36 minutes, 33 minutes, 29 minutes. None of those minutes in which he averaged 19, 20, or 18
And what are
converted into winning basketball.
those games
he was
in Charlotte?
And he was coming. I don't know if he was coming out the bench or was he starting?
Was any of them?
Can't remember
Any of
'cause
them
he's playing-
stats you just named me? What
But
play
I
for
think
the
Kobe
Charlotte
White was
Hornets?
coming off the
playing
bench.
30 something minutes.
But
a
that
game.
don't.
I think Kobe
That
White was
don't
coming
matter.
off the
That
bench.
don't matter.
How did he go
What
to
don't matter?
Charlotte?
Yes.
Why did he
We've
go
seen
to
players-
Chicago
Charlotte?
was trying to get off of him.
Got trying to dump him off.
Chicago was trying
Yep,
to get
they're
off
trying
of
to dump him off.
An 18
that's
point
what
score game. You're trying to get off of him.
Because all he does is
So-
score. He's not a traditional point guard.
Okay.
He's a fire starter,
Okay.
which is good for him, which is why he played good next to LaMelo.
He did.
Offset not having to have the fucking responsibility to
Played
get guys set him up and just
2-point
do what you do best.
They 2-point
Score.
Score.
They was in the game
Score.
with each other.
Now you're gonna butt heads with Brandon Miller and
He only
Shaka
played
Nichols,
19 minutes
who
a
need
game
the ball.
because
They
he's
can
a
add a star.
point guard.
You know, Charlotte can add a star.
They now have
He
a
can give you
need
27
for a
and
point
5.
guard.
But Charlotte
Charlotte
can add a
now
star,
needs
though.
a point
But
guard.
Charlotte can add a star.
Charlotte has about a $40
Yeah, I mean,
million
so you go get-
Minas
trade
King,
exception that they can use to
Give
bring
you
in another
27,
player.
5.
Shit, go get D Fox.
Hansborough was
They
the
need a
star
point guard. Do they not need
Go
a
get
point
D.
guard?
Fox.
If he's not a point guard,
Who's not a point guard?
Kobe White.
Okay. All right, boy.
But you
He's
know
a
they
scorer.
sold. But you know they sold LaMelo Ball and Bridges for at their highest value right now. That's why they have. That's why I said Charlotte. Like this is at their highest value right now.
It's like
So Charlotte-
OKC did.
so Charlotte's
maybe
able
last
to.
year. I think maybe last year was like
Bridges.
not Melo. Maybe 2 years ago when Melo was averaging 25 and
Yeah, I think this.
2 years.
Yeah, but Bridges.
season-
I think it's Bridges highest.
Bridges, yes.
So that's
Yeah,
why
Melo played
that's why
105
they're
games
able.
the previous 3 seasons, played 72 games this season. a good time if you're Charlotte to try to get some value for him. Just saying, with all the injury
I mean,
concerns.
they can still add a star. And you still got 11 first-round draft picks, dog, and 13 second-round.
But
That's
what
a
he
lot.
just said, though, you're going back to rebuilding. You're going back to
We already suck, bro. We were not good last year. We had to play in the playing game. We're calling that.
momentum. We had momentum. That's go back to his point. He said, man, give it another year and see if we can actually build on this.
Yeah.
Especially if we're missing a real solidified big. What's it, Badamute? What's his name?
Musa Diabate?
Whatever, yeah. Him. He ain't, I don't consider him a reliable big. He's solid.
Solid defender. I mean, we gave you, eight rebounds.
And then you had Miles at the 4, solid. You got Brandon Miller and Con Knipples, solid. You got LaMelo Ball, solid. You can build around that. You could have.
Well, they didn't.
And they didn't. Now we're back here. Like you just said, they look like they're going back to the drawing board completely.
Okay. And remember, the last 45 games last year in the regular season, they go 32-13. It's hard to do. It's hard to get.
Absolutely.
It's hard to sustain that long. Something really good was happening.
And it
They
looked
went
good.
six
It
road
looked
wins
great.
by 15+ points.
It looked great.
It's still
It
Beat the
looked
Thunder,
great.
beat
It
the
looked
Spurs.
Yes, what the Hornets was doing when they were winning.
They went 32-13 and still was in the playoff in the playing game.
Because they
That's because they was at the bottom of the league when
Like
they
11
started.
and 23.
23
Yeah.
at January 1st.
Yeah, they started off real bad, but they made a comeback.
Dealt with some injuries, dealt with some things with the roster,
Not
but
without no LaMelo Ball type player.
I beg to differ.
their starting 5 net rating,
Guys are
one of the
doing
best in
work,
NBA
boy.
history. I think after January 1st, like.
Come on, man. And then you got rid of 2 of those guys out of that. 2 of the guys that actually catered
For a
and
reason.
anchored that shit.
They did it for a reason.
All right, well,
Stupidity is one of you just talked about stupidity.
Yeah, they
Motherfuckers
did it
is
for a
dumb.
reason. They did it for a reason.
Well,
Tell them that.
They can win merit badges, but they're not going to win playoff
We'll
games,
see.
Not
right?
at all.
Man, it's the Hornets.
Yeah.
great uniforms, though. I think we can all agree.
Shit, it's the
Even
fucking
if they
Wolves.
win,
Quality
it's
starter
It's the
jacket.
Wolves too. What you mean?
Nah, it's the Hornets.
I think they both won.
All right, well, let's shift this conversation over. So while Jaylen Brown's future with the Celtics remains unclear heading into the summer, what is clear is the former Finals MVP is not one to have his name played with, especially by the analytics community. So Brown has been mentioned in trade rumors this offseason, despite coming off the best season of his career, where he finished 6th in MVP voting, made a 2nd All-NBA team and 4th straight All-Star team, while leading the undermanned Celtics to the 2 seed. There are still some out there refusing to put the appropriate amount of respect on his name. So during a recent radio interview, ESPN front office insider Bobby Marks had this to say about how Brown is viewed in the league.
There's mixed feelings about him when you talk to teams. The analytics of Jaylen Brown is not good. I'm more of an eye test guy. There are some people out there that look at that a little bit more deeper than what the eye test says. I had one, not an executive, but an analytics guy saying, well, yeah, we view him as like the 7th best player on a team. I was like, holy crap.
Oh my God.
I get it. There's a role for analytics and stuff, but, well, I guess they call it, I joked, I said, I guess we call that strategy now. We basically changed the word. People got offended
7th
by
best
analytics.
player
It's called
on a
strategy
team?
now. So I was like, wait a minute, that's a little bit of a stretch.
This is Bobby Marks said he talked to an analytics guy who said that Jaylen Brown was the 7th best player on the team. So Brown fired back with the following tweet on the app formerly known as Twitter. Said analytics nowadays use to discredit and control narratives. Roll the ball out. None of these guys better than me on both ends. Who does he work for? Brown followed that up with another tweet saying, nobody has won more combined regular season and playoff games since I entered the league 10 years ago. And then with another one that said, analytics are ruining the game we play in AI hoops. So shortly after Brown posted his initial tweet, Bobby Marks commented underneath it with the following. Marks said, but what wasn't posted was the 2 minutes of saying I'm not an analytics person, but an eye test guy, that I would want Jaylen Brown on my team, that you impact winning 191 and 80 in the last 4 years, top 10 player, and would help any team looking to win a championship. That part of the course didn't make it, but that's the media in 2026. Jaylen Brown quoted that tweet.
We'll try to fix it.
It said, state your source. Like I mentioned, in Mark's defense, that was just a snippet. He said that didn't necessarily reflect his personal feelings. There was mixed feelings about Jaylen Brown around the league, but either way, the damage has been done. So, Swaggy, we'll start with you. What's your reaction to Jaylen Brown clapping back at Bobby Marks in the basketball analytics community?
He should. This is crazy, man. the fact you could even say something like that on TV or radio, whatever it was, is crazy. The fact you mentioned Jaylen Brown as being the 9th person on the team, and you even bring that up.
The 7th best player. This is what the analytics guy told him. They said there's mixed feelings about him.
It's crazy. It's just everybody talk about they want a two-way player that give you 25 a night and guard the best person on the other team. Until you beef with Stephen A. Smith, so now nobody want him. In trade rumors every day, it's crazy. So you just see the machine happening. Let's hope you stay focused, man. Stay locked in.
Stay focused on the prize. Kenny, let's shift over to you. What's your reaction to Jaylen Brown clapping back at the basketball analytics community? Bobby Marks saying that an analytics guy told him that he was the 7th best player on the team.
I know Bobby Marks well. He was with the Nets when I got drafted. He's a numbers guy. He just was repeating something he heard. It wasn't his thoughts. And like he stated, if you listen to the rest of the interview, he thought it was absurd for somebody to be saying that. So not his words. He just repeating what he heard, which is a crazy statement. If he said I'm an eye test guy, analytics is, to Jaylen Brown's point, ruining the game in real time. There's a lot of people that work for teams that's not qualified because they can put numbers in a computer and go in a room and sound smarter than someone who actually played the game because you didn't put numbers in the computer. You put numbers in a Decimal Master and it spit out certain things. This is what this is. And Jaylen Brown has proven that he's not going to allow any slander on his name in real time when he has a voice to speak out, different platforms to speak out on that, which I applaud. But yeah, no, Bobby is not the one who needs to be catching a stray here.
State your source.
He don't have to. You don't, for what?
Say it then.
For what? Like, it's just like you said, it said it's absurd to him. So his feelings are, I don't believe in it. So therefore, I'm trying, bro.
It is Monday. You can do whatever you like.
No.
It's the start of the week. Free agency almost upon us.
It's sick.
Yeah. Huh? Now go ahead, bro.
Less than 26 hours away from free agency starting.
I remember fighting tooth and nail for Jaylen Brown.
So that's all the faces and shit when I'm talking and shit for?
Yeah, because you said you applauded him, but you wasn't
speaking up for him.
Speaking up for himself.
We be playing with his name, yeah.
Yeah, because we had a whole thing where y'all niggas was on my neck about that.
What? About what he said. No. So therefore, don't put words in our mouth. What me and Brandon say, I'm glad you jumped out there like a goddamn idiot right now. What me and Brandon was talking about was the choice of words that he chose to use when he said it was his favorite season. That's what the fuck you were trying to defend in here. That's a different conversation. So since you always want to fucking have something to want to be ready to rebuttal about some shit, you're fucking wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
So Brandon, was that not the point we were making?
No.
Yes.
Huh?
No.
Brandon?
No.
Was it?
No.
Yes.
He was defending because we said he was right.
Because you said you can't say what you want to say. Remember,
Because
y'all
it's
tried
not
to talk
free
me.
speech. No, we
remember
said
you tried to talk me off a
freedom
square.
of speech is
Remember y'all
not
tried to
free.
talk me off a square.
Freedom of speech is not free, is what we said.
Square, right?
We stated that
It's a full circle moment.
Ben Brandon was in his very
Full circle moment. I have a photographic memory.
And as well.
I'm very, very
We were
good at
saying that we had a problem with you saying that it was your favorite season, the words that you were choosing to use in that moment after you won, and that's what Steve, that was the whole.
I said he can say whatever the fuck he wants.
And we said freedom of speech ain't free. And that's when your dumb ass jumped out there like a dummy.
Now we applauding.
And that's when you jumped out
there.
there.
Himself.
In this regard, I said he has the right to defend himself. He has proven that he is going to speak up people playing on his name. I applaud him in that regard in this because we're talking about basketball here. We're talking about basketball. So
he had the right to defend himself
so therefore, I'm speaking up for Bobby Marks in this regard because Bobby didn't say it. He said his words are, I like Jaylen Brown. Give me Jaylen Brown on my team any day. I think it's absurd that someone says he's the 7th best player on his team. That's what Bobby Marks said. So if Jaylen Brown
Marks is full of shit,
speaking,
there's no reason to say that.
There's
no reason to say it. There's no reason to say it if you don't feel it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And I'm not going to say some shit.
You don't fucking
I don't like this.
You say shit all the time.
I say this,
mean.
and I'm going to say this.
You say shit all the time that you don't mean. Just to clickbait a motherfucker. Just to rage bait and get click shit. You say shit all the motherfucking time. You don't mean.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did. You said that very seat and said you do. You said that very seat and said you do.
I defend myself.
No, you said you said myself. I thought you'd be used to it by now. I come in here, bitch, just click rage bait and clickbait. Yeah, you said that shit.
That was just with you. That was just with you. That's not with everybody.
You say shit all the time that you don't believe.
That's just with you, because you say you're not triggered
all the time
and you tell niggas to put their feelings in their pocket.
You say shit
but then
all the
your
time.
feelings pour out when I'm triggering.
No, don't. Like I said.
All right.
Because you act like
going back. We both acting like females right now. Because you got in your feelings and you in your feelings right now.
What am I my feelings about? This ain't got shit to do with me.
This got everything to do with what I said before.
No, this ain't got shit to do with
Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown has the right to defend himself at all costs.
You're wrong.
He just applauded.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
He just applauded.
You're wrong.
Remember this day?
I ain't applaud shit that you say.
Favorite year? He has the right.
He has the right to say that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
And that was I said he can say what the fuck he wants to say.
Cool, that's cool.
And then you know what they said? No, he can't.
Okay.
No, he can't.
Okay,
Is that what we
wait
said?
a second.
No, he can't.
They had just lost 3 home games to Philadelphia,
This
right?
is my favorite season.
Yeah.
Right.
My favorite.
And people had a problem with you saying that.
And I don't give a fuck about nobody else having a problem about what I say.
Cool.
Now, people have a problem with what I'm saying now.
Cool.
Should I still care?
Yeah, cool.
I'm defending myself in the same manner. What's the difference?
We're talking basketball here.
Did you like him saying that?
100. Listen, you have to speak up for yourself when people are going against you. People are creating false narratives. This Bobby Marks thing is like, why would you bring this up if this wasn't going to affect my perception and my reputation?
How?
And how you look at me. Since 2016, they've been throwing shots at Jaylen Brown due to him being too intelligent for the space.
You are too educated.
So now here we are. I'm an activist. I've been in the streets with the fucking protesters. I've been really building back. And I got 300 million said I'm going to build Black Wall Street in Boston. Are you serious? So when I go to defend him, he can't say what he wants. You know you can't say what you want. That's all my point was. It just resonates now. It's a full circle moment.
Ain't a full circle
So
shit.
does it-
Dead wrong.
So does it help him?
Does what help him?
It didn't. The point we were making, did it help?
Like, does it help you as a
Does it
player?
help him that Bobby Marks is doing this shit right now?
I'm just saying, just answering to like everybody that what they're saying and everything.
100% it helps him. He's
it
liberating other players to be able to speak up for themselves.
Okay.
Don't let these motherfucking ESPN niggas create narratives on you when you don't got no voice to speak on your own. Now come out and say, state your source, Bobby. Who told you those analytical things that I was the 7th best player? Who told you that, bro? You just made it up when you said you don't believe it? So you just say, I don't believe it, but...
Hey, same person over here talking about, I got all the receipts on what been said about me. You ain't said nobody's name.
I don't have to, because I don't give a fuck about what people say.
But you want other people to do it.
He decided to do it. He's decided to do it.
No, you come on this bitch very calculated.
If I do it, it's going to hurt some motherfuckers' feelings.
I know what's been said about me.
It's going to hurt feelings.
I know who said about me.
It's going to hurt feelings if I do it. It's going to hurt feelings if I do it.
You don't do it. So you
it's gonna hurt feelings.
You don't do.
It's gonna hurt feelings.
So you want other people to do what you don't do.
I've done it. I fought against North Carolina and the NCAA for 10 years. For no reason. I know what it is. I know what it is to fight for something and to have everybody not like you.
So once again, this is about you.
Because you back.
So this is about you and your
Jaylen Brown.
So why you bring yourself
and people
up
like me? Because I'm like him.
So once again, it's like it's about
I'm
you.
like him.
So it's about you.
It's about us.
So it's about you.
It's about us.
So it's about you.
About us.
So it's about you.
Steven, though.
So it's about you.
It's about us.
I thought you said you were little Steven.
I'm little me now. I'm little Skip now.
What do you say, Nick?
I'm little Skip now. I'm little Skip now.
Nick, what do you say, Nick?
I thought you said little Steve.
2 years ago. I was little Steven 2 years ago.
But now you're on Jaylen Brown time.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been on Jaylen Brown time.
Now you're a little
I've been on Jaylen Brown time. But I was the first Jaylen Brown.
So when he beefing with Stephen A. Smith, then who are you then?
I'm Jaylen Brown because I've already spoke out against Stephen A. about the shit that he said, which is why he did a 13-minute video to me. Not anybody else. To me. Twice he's done that.
And then you said you was Lil Steven after that.
Good job, Nick.
I just gotta.
Good job, Nick.
I just gotta ease the room.
Good job, Nick. Yo, good at that.
The point that we were making, right?
Yeah.
Good at that. I wish you would do it to somebody else,
Brandon,
though, instead of me, my nigga. Just show me your character.
Was it helping him or not, right? Yeah. That's the point that the conversation was, right? Is it helping the perception that people have about him? Is the conversation we were having prior to this one, right? Is it helping him to keep going back and forth with the media, this, that, and the third, right? He can do it if he feel people are playing with his name, you have the right to do that. The point we were making is, after the season, favorite season, is this helping him in this moment to be going back with Stephen A about this?
But
this
why isn't it helping him? That's why. Like,
say it again?
Why isn't it helping him?
Because
why
same thing with LeBron, right? Same thing with LeBron, right? The people that dislike, I'm saying, the people that dislike you already or have something negative to say, this is not in that regard, right? The people that like you and love you, they gonna do that anyway.
But is it obvious though?
But the people that don't,
is it obvious what they're doing?
It happened.
What's the knock on that?
He ain't the first person.
So, Nick, imagine him not saying nothing. They just run with it.
Cool.
They run with it.
Like, this is a good thing. Like,
no, it's not all the time, Nick. Listen, I hear you, yes. Nick, yes.
Like, back in the day, you couldn't say nothing to that. Like, somebody said,
you couldn't say nothing.
But when people, come on, bro.
But when it's starting to affect your daily, when your job, when it's starting to affect your place of business, then it becomes an issue for people.
Trade rumors.
Rumors ain't shit. That ain't affecting him.
Like, but you
ain't nothing happened. He's still on the team.
So it ain't my it ain't my words. It ain't the way I feel. This is the perception that's out there. It's not helping that. It's not helping him. Like, the perception that people might have about him, that he's hard to deal with, that he's not marketable, that all those negative things that people have to say, you answering people and addressing it in a certain manner, in some people's mind, it's not helping that. Right? That's all. Like, I don't feel that way. Speak up for yourself. If people got something to say about you, absolutely speak up for your damn self. But in real time, in a lot of people's mind, it's not helping the situation and what you have going on for the trade rumors and all the negative, why you wasn't on the Olympic team and all of those things. That's what people now, so now people be like, see, that's why.
No.
But shouldn't it be about basketball?
Who created that? Who created that for the people to say that?
It
Steven did.
That's what I'm saying.
He made that up so people could say, see?
Like, it's
this is that's what you learn in psychology class.
The power that the
he didn't make that up. So Stephen A went and something that he, once again, Stephen A went on the TV and said something that he heard, that Jaylen Brown wasn't marketable and all these things. It wasn't his words.
But
what you heard created a narrative.
News.
But you created a narrative
He
that
is
wasn't
a news
true.
anchor. He's reporting news. That's just what it is. And he doesn't have to state where that news came from.
How long does it become?
He doesn't. That's just what it is. And once again, Bobby Marks is stating what he heard from someone else. That's just not the way they feel.
That's the
I like Jaylen Brown as a fucking basketball player. I like for Jaylen Brown to speak up for himself. I do.
I heard some shit about you, but I'm not going to tell you who told me. Right? That's one.
That's the media in a nutshell.
Wait, the media, that's life.
That's
everyday life.
So who's to say you didn't say that shit? Who's to say you didn't hear it? You don't like me. You just made that shit up. Now you're saying somebody fucking told you. Because you can, because you're the media. That is the bullshit of fucking
people that think that way think the world is out to get them. That everybody has something.
So why are you not stating your source? Why wouldn't I think everyone's out to get me if you're creating rumors and you're not telling me who said it?
That's like if you.
But that's
women's shit. That's bitch shit.
Yo, we got evidence.
They are out to get him right now.
Who? This man is active NBA player, has a job that's paying top dollar.
And the fact that you would say he's the be a seventh guy on the roster is crazy.
Analytically.
He just said LeBron James is ninth.
Skip, you did say that.
That's his opinion, though.
But you
And
did
that's his opinion.
And that's the analytical guy's opinion.
So why the analytical guy didn't say it?
That's somebody else.
Because he don't.
Bobby Marks, why didn't the analytical guy say it?
Because he wasn't being interviewed and wasn't asked the question.
Right.
So why are you hiding behind it? Why are you hiding?
Motherfucker be like, start the interview out with like, Jaylen Brown, I heard Jaylen Brown, an analytical guy told me he's a 7. No, he was asked a question. He was asked a question about the trade rooms, everything that's surrounding Jaylen Brown.
And that was
If
the
I'm
clip
getting
that Sirius
interviewed, I
decided
want to be
post.
quoted.
And that's what people chose to take from the interview, right?
Yeah. And Bobby Marks did defend himself, but Skip, I want to get your take on this whole situation. When you think about Jaylen Brown's side, Bobby Marks' side, how do you feel about Jaylen Brown clapping back at the analytics community?
Okay, so you know Bobby Marks.
Yes, well.
I've been around him enough to know, and I have respect for his knowledge. And he misspoke this, and it didn't come across correctly because he just threw in out of nowhere. I'm talking to an analytics guy, not an executive, but an analytics guy who says he's the 7th player on a team analytically because his true shoot, nobody wants to hear this, but that's what we're talking about here. His true shooting is way down for his caliber of player. His three-point shooting has always been average at best. He's a 35% career three-point shooter. So for higher usage rate, it's not as productive as it should be for the time he has the basketball in his hands. But at least Bobby Marks was trying to say in the context of, I'm an eye test guy. I'm not sure Bobby Marks is an eye test guy. I think he was trying to sort of save himself there because if you do use the eye test or the gut test on Jaylen Brown, I've said this from the start. Now you're asking me my opinion of Jaylen Brown. I've said from day one, he's better than Jason Tatum. That's how I feel. I'll take him over Jason Tatum any day or night because that thing inside him, that thin-skinned, defensive, I'm going to fire back at anybody, including Stephen A., I like that on my basketball team. I want him on the court because that drives him to be who he is.
It affects winning.
Oh, does he affect winning? All I know for sure is when Jason Tatum decided to come back prematurely last year because he was doing what he was doing, I believe because they don't hate each other, but they are arch rivals within the confines of the Boston Celtics. And do you remember the closeout game against Dallas in the finals? Jason Tatum's coming back in the game in the fourth quarter trying to shoot his way to the MVP, and I'm like, just stop it, because that guy already won the MVP, Jaylen Brown, by the defensive job that he did.
Narratives is goddamn crazy.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So Jaylen Brown, when
you better not shy away from it either.
Listen, I'm
you
just waiting
better
to go.
not. Go let him cook. Let him cook.
I'm just waiting to go. No, I'm just waiting to go.
When Jason Tatum came back prematurely, they were 44-21 in a gap year where they were supposed to be nothing. They weren't even supposed to be a playoff team, and it was all because of the favorite year of Jaylen Brown, because he was averaging career highs, 29 and 7 rebounds and 5 assists, and he was ranking in overall defensive win shares 21st, which is still very good because he's that good. And all I know is he won the conference finals MVP, and he backed it up with a finals MVP in which he shut Luka down, especially from three, where Luka had been hot against the Timberwolves in the previous round. And in the finals, Luka shot 11 of 45 from three because Jaylen Brown was in his jock the whole 5 games that it lasted. And in the end, he is the bigger reason they have been the Boston Celtics and won the championship. He's a bigger reason than Jason Tatum is. That's just me.
Was the finals MVP?
No.
Well, I'm going to be honest, y'all. I've been saying this since I said, okay, I saw the writing on the wall when he got that finals MVP, and I always knew it was something there. And now he's in a position where he's had his best season. He's still not getting the respect. He wasn't even getting the respect back then when I was saying that he was the best player on the team. And I just saw it. I mean, you're dealing with a kid that's very intelligent, that's very smart, that knows a lot, that can come off a little, uncomfortable for a lot of people who's not on that level of intelligence. So for him, I mean, I just seen this coming for him. And I knew, and Boston's going to have to do something about it because it's always going to be there. Regardless, because JB definitely believes he's the best player on the team, and you can't tell him nothing else.
Is he?
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I was one of the
Right.
we went, people was ready to kill us because of saying that he wasn't better than Jason Tatum,
I
man.
don't think he's the best person on the team.
Okay, well I mean you could keep thinking that, but
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that could be the reason why they put him on the trade block. Not because he's talking, it's because you think that way too.
You're not supposed to think you're the best.
But I'm thinking that
That
way
could be a
because
distraction.
I know, but I'm thinking that way, but I'm actually doing it too though. Like I'm guarding the best player every night, then I'm going down here doing this, and I'm
Averaging 30.
like when everything counted.
For 1 year,
Yeah, no.
this guy was doing that. What he's doing now, he did that
You
with
did it
him.
next to me.
With him, yeah,
You did
I'm
it
saying.
next to me.
But I've been
I did
doing
it without you. I did it without you.
I get being my favorite year, first time doing all that. But that thinking that way, I could see them trading him for that. Yeah, it's
He had a
distraction.
career year, finished seventh.
Thinking
in the
I'm the
MVP
best
vote.
player on the team is gonna get you.
They
up out of
finished
here.
second in the East.
And by the way,
Yeah,
before
everybody.
Jason Tatum came back, he was like second in MVP in the odds, and then Jason
Y'all
came
thought we
back
were going
and
to be trash, and we were
disqualified.
second in the East. Like,
He was never second.
I like that.
Yeah, he was.
But
Yeah, he was.
I like
No,
all
he was
that. I
second.
like
Yes,
that.
he was.
I
Yeah.
like
In
that.
the
This is my
odds.
favorite
MVP vote?
year.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, before he came back. Yep. And then right after that,
Four?
He
Well, hey, I wonder why.
tumbled. Yep.
Hey,
I like that. Tell the truth. This is my favorite year. I finally got the respect I want. But
right. So you
So why not trade the other guy then?
who?
right? Why he's not on the trading block?
Why not
They
trade
both
the other
still
guy?
on the same team.
But
Ain't
why
nobody
not?
Be traded.
But if Jalen, if he's the
best
best
guy.
of the two, why not trade the other guy?
Why
Because
you about
he's
to trade him
beloved
for Jaylen Brown?
by the fandom.
I mean, you about to trade him for
Say that
Greek
again,
freak?
Skip, with chest. Say it with a little bit of chest next time.
Beloved.
People love Jaylen Brown too. Huh? They love Jaylen Brown too.
Who loves Jaylen Brown?
let's move on to the second part of this conversation. So
Y'all.
Celtics were finalists in the Giannis sweepstakes with a package centered around Jaylen Brown. So according to reports, the Bucks opted to go with the Heat's offer because they were concerned Jaylen Brown may have not wanted to be in Milwaukee.
See,
So
they love
Bucks
him.
went that Heat offer, got the sticker to the Celtics in the process. So Brad Stevens addressed the situation with Jaylen Brown last Tuesday night following the first round of the draft.
Jaylen Brown's a big part of us. Like, I'm never gonna predict the future, but like every indication, everything that I think about is over the past few years has been building around those guys, right? And so obviously you never know, but at the same time, I think the one thing I want to make very clear is how valued he's always been. He's been amazing. He's been an amazing teammate, great person to be around. Whether that run ends 10 years from now when he retires or before, there's a lot to celebrate. And, that we have a great relationship and an open relationship where we talk about everything. And but I don't want to predict the future, but, I look at it as this is our team.
See, I don't like when we don't know what the question is.
You gotta say that just in case you can't get him out of there.
Like, but I just don't like. I don't know what the question is. The answer was cool, but I don't know what the way
The thing
the
is,
question was.
are you going to trade Jaylen?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't want to speculate like what the actual question is, right?
Okay.
Right? Because you stated that he said something about he spoke to Jaylen Brown, but he didn't. Like that's.
They've said they've talked. I mean,
They
this
talked,
is-
but I'm
this
saying
is-
you said
this is-
before the draft though. You said they spoke.
Yeah, before the draft, they had spoke about it. He
Yeah,
could
but
read
I
the same
didn't.
thing. But before the draft, this was before the whole Giannis trade.
Yeah, I
started
get
up
it,
and
but I'm just
centralized around
I just want to know what the question.
Jaylen Brown package. And now there's other reports that the Celtics are fielding other offers for Jaylen Brown Blazers
See,
right now.
that's like I just I'm.
But he could have easily said, "Hey, we're not trading Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
He's going to be here."
Exactly.
Yeah, but, yeah,
And
that's,
why-
my thing, and I don't know, and that's why I want to know.
That's
what
why
the
him and
question
that coach
was,
got to
right?
go.
Like that's why I want to know what the question is.
Maybe that was like if they
Because he
can't get
danced
Jaylen
around
Brown
and shit.
traded.
He felt like he was dancing, tiptoeing. around the
Yeah,
question.
for real.
That's why I
It's
want
like
to know
if
what the question
it don't
was.
get done, you
Yeah, can't
still
predict
like
the future. I
If I'm
just,
Jaylen Brown, I'm hot.
Well, I mean, the cat's out the bag.
how
He
hot
can't
are
hide
you?
the cat.
How hot are you?
I mean, I'm mad at the fact that my name is in trade room
All
and
right,
I'm the
so,
best
but
player.
How hot
So
are
that,
you?
it was about the trade rumors and
Oh, how hot?
How hot are you?
Oh, I'm
Are you-
hot. I mean-
are you hot enough to go in there and be like, all right, since you're trying to do it, go ahead and do it? Are you that hot?
Yeah, might as well.
I'm not,
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you've already
yes.
done it.
Yes, I would.
I would think. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all gonna keep putting me second behind this dude, and
so that could be the reason they.
No, that is the reason. We've been saying this.
He could be talking to him like, you know what, man? I feel like if he best, if my game could grow somewhere else, I could be the man. I know I can't be the man here. They had that type of relationship.
No, that ain't the conversation they had.
But that's
Jaylen Brown was surprised that he was thrown into
so you
the trade
couldn't trade somebody off of that.
On what, the relationship?
Yeah.
So if they had a good relationship, and then all of a sudden Giannis pops up, and we can have a
and you can have your own team to be the number one guy there.
But that ain't what I want.
You can't be the number one guy here.
Listen, I am the number one guy.
It ain't gonna happen.
I am the number one guy here.
No matter if you think it,
but I am the number one guy here.
You're not the number one guy.
I'm the number one guy here.
You're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
Sure.
It's never gonna happen.
For sure.
It just shows. It's showing it.
No, you're not.
So I'm gonna give you the opportunity to be the number one guy. Somewhere else.
No, because we need it. If we're going to get rid of a number one guy, we need to go get a number one guy, right? So if we're gonna need a number one guy to replace our number one guy, hey, listen, Giannis, if you come here, we're gonna have to get rid of Jaylen Brown, our number one guy. Number one for number one. Number one for number one.
That's not the way that conversation's going.
No.
That's why it didn't happen.
No,
because the other number one said, "I'm not playing for them."
because they don't think he's gonna sign.
I don't think he gonna want to play for us.
So the reports are they say they don't think he's gonna sign a long-term deal in Milwaukee. That's why it didn't happen. So
you put up Jaylen Brown for Giannis Antetokounmpo, head up.
Yeah, that's what they were doing.
That's a 1-for-1.
Ain't they thinking about
that's a 1-for-1.
Clippers now? I heard the Clippers could be in the talk.
Clippers, Blazers. There's a lot of Blazers. I believe are the current front runner.
I think he'll like LA.
Celtics asking for 4 first-round picks potentially from whoever does want to make a move for Jaylen Brown. But it's just interesting to see that it's come to this. I think it's.
But we don't even know if it's gonna happen. So he's still on the team.
Yeah,
because the one major piece was gone, right? The one major piece off the table now.
At this point, if you're Jaylen Brown, you got to feel some level of respect knowing that you were mentioned in a trade for Giannis, regardless of whatever the situation is. But the fact that
you just did what you did.
We were trying to get your ass up out of here. Now, come, after everything you did
they
this
traded
season.
Hero for Giannis as a pick.
So Brad Stevens could have just said, hey, no, he's going to be a Celtic for life.
Yeah, and that's why I said I want
Hero.
But he
got Hero.
All right, and I walk back in there, you know what time it is.
About the trade.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Instead of
I know what
Jaylen,
time
they
it is.
got
Stop
Hero.
playing with me.
Instead of Jaylen, they got Hero.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, but because
It's a
Jaylen.
great trade. Number one for number one, right?
No, that was just a dump off. That was
that was a dump off. That
That's
dump
a
off
dump
that he was saying earlier.
It's not number ones for number ones.
No, because there's no number
dump
ones
off.
in the conversation. Nigga, what are you talking about?
There's
No number ones in the conversation. It could have been a number one for number one.
So Greek not a number one.
Yeah, he's number.
Tyler Hero's not a number one.
But Giannis is. And it wouldn't. It's not a.
Khalil Ware is a
what I'm saying. You
potential.
heard that? He said number one,
Hawkins
number
is in picks. So that ain't no equal trade, man.
So can you, to your the question you asked earlier, the question that Brad Stevens was asked was simply, Brad, is Jaylen Brown going to be on the team the beginning of next season?
See, thank you. All right.
He could have said.
And he danced, and it felt like he was tiptoeing around the question. So tomorrow, yes, he was.
He could have just said, yes.
Yes, he's going to be on the roster. And left it at that. And if you trade him, right? That's just what it is, right? If something presents himself, you trade him, but but there was no clear answer. I can't predict the future. We don't know what the future holds. Jaylen Brown is a good person, even better, good player, even better person to be around. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
What just happened?
Memphis Grizzlies are trading 2-time NBA All-Star Ja Morant
to Phoenix.
To
Portland.
The Portland Trailblazers for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. This is according to Shams.
Wow. See, that's the same type of trade.
Seconds ago.
It don't match.
37 seconds ago.
What you mean don't match?
Portland?
It's
Cameron Nike, Portland?
It's like LaMelo being traded for Nas Reed. Jeremy Grant for Ja Morant.
They don't have to match up, man. They trying to get off of him.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't have to match up.
That's what I'm saying.
But it
It's
don't have
a
to
dump
match.
off.
Yeah, no, this was they've been trying to get off the guy.
Memphis is supposed to get something back.
No, not when you're trying to get off of it.
Grant is a good solid pick.
No, I love
like
him.
it.
Not when
He's not Ja Morant.
Not when you're tired of dealing with somebody, man.
Yeah.
Listen,
Ja Morant.
Portland
You
about
got
to
Ja
be
with
lit.
Denny
They
and
about to be
Clingham,
lit.
and all them
about to
guys.
be lit.
Scoop still there.
you don't take whatever back when you're tired of dealing with
Portland's a
somebody.
good city, too.
Hey, what you offer?
They sell out a lot.
Wait, we'll give you Jeremy Grant. All right, we're taking shit.
You got Dame coming
Keep his
back.
ass in there.
Dame
Stay your
coming
ass in
back?
the house.
Drew Holiday potential.
Drew Holiday.
Drew, free agent?
No, Drew's got one more year.
Gamora.
That's
They got a squad.
Take his ass to Portland. Keep his ass in the house. It's raining. Stay inside.
God, Dame, Drew, Danny, Scoop. That's too much.
Okay, as we know,
I'm saying that's too much.
somebody got to go.
That's too much. So that won't be the same
And
roster.
it ain't Demetrius, Jamel Morant.
That won't be. You got Scoop, Danny Avdia, who we think is prove he's coming into his own.
Yes.
Dame coming back with something to prove. Don't know whatever. Drew Holiday still himself, and Ja.
Two are off the bench.
Off the bench, for sure.
Yeah.
And then Ja in that fray.
Demetrius, Jamel Morant.
They
So-
probably moved Dame. I think
Yeah, Dame ain't Dame. He probably just there.
Nah, Dame just stay there. For what? Him?
So what about
Yeah,
Drew
just
Holiday?
be there just to be-
What about Drew Holiday? then?
Just go 3-guard front. Just go all three of
Nah,
them.
you trade.
I mean, it's the
You could trade Holiday and get
you
some.
need guards in
You
the
can trade
West.
Holiday.
And Dame, so you don't
Holiday.
trade both? So they trading Dame and
No, you keep
Drew?
Dame.
Depending on if Dame want to win or not.
So-
I think Dame just did a recovery year.
Yeah.
This was him to get a recovery and get his shit right without no pressure.
No,
Come
I
back
just finished
home,
in
chill.
Portland.
You got Dame, you got
Yeah.
Danny Avdia.
But Dame and Ja together.
Dame's
No
a
sales
I
tax?
mean, but Ja's a willing passer though too though. He's
No,
still
Ja is. But I'm just saying we never looked at that combination.
shoot the
Nah,
three.
nah.
man. Just spot up the
Dame ain't
shit.
coming back being Dame though. Dame is
Dame?
chilling, man.
Nah, Dame looked good and Dame looked good.
You think Dame coming back take a back seat to Danny Avdia?
Yes.
You think that?
Hell yeah.
I don't think so.
If you think, see, that's another thing. If he think he coming back to be number one,
He is.
you get rid of his ass.
No.
Just like Jaylen
No,
Brown.
I'm Dame. I'm chilling.
Jaylen didn't come up from an injury.
No, no,
though,
I'm-
bro.
I'm
You
saying-
coming off an
I'm saying,
injury.
like, I'm just-
That's
I
the
mean-
only reason you would say that about Dame.
But
I'm
think
gonna
about
retire
Dame.
here.
If
Take
he
a back
come
seat
back
to
trying
Danny
to be,
Avdia?
yes.
No, I'm not saying take it back seat, but I mean, we got let's
This our guy now.
Let's hoop. Like,
This our guy. Denny's our guy now.
I'm not
But
coming
you
back.
expect Damian Lillard. And
No, Dame is gonna do his-
with that Portland jersey on. It ain't somewhere else.
No, that's fine.
It's
That's
there.
fine.
No, that's fine.
It's the house that I built.
How old is Dame right now?
This the house I built.
We renovated this
Right?
motherfucker, my nigga.
This the house I built.
We renovated. It ain't the same rooms no more. This is
Yeah.
the music room now.
I can't say
This was your bedroom. This the music room now. This is my
Airbnb.
office.
Yo, she got
This is my office.
Airbnb.
Yeah, you got Airbnb. This is my office now.
I mean, with Jalo there
Host,
too,
what we
Jalo
got?
don't have that thing.
We got some more news, fellas.
Nuh-uh.
Yes,
I
we
don't know if you guys care, but the
Yes,
Atlanta Hawks
yes.
are declining Jonathan Kuminga's $24.3 million team option, making him a free agent.
I thought I would see that.
Don't know if
I'm not
here.
surprised.
This all coming in right now.
He got dumped off to them, so
not
it wasn't like they was gonna be
I'm not surprised.
investing in him.
Shit, there go
Unfortunate.
T-Woods.
But you got Jada
Come on
Blazer.
to the T-Woods.
I just think it's too much right now. We don't know if it's how it's
Go
going
to Charlotte.
pan out.
They got
but
money.
Yeah, I think
Bradley Beal also declined his option with the Clippers. If you guys are interested in that,
I thought Ja was gonna go to Phoenix for Jalen Green.
the Heat need some shooters.
That'd be nice.
sense is that mate.
Ja to
He
where?
need a point guard.
Phoenix?
Yeah. Phoenix don't have a point guard. And get rid
Why?
of that.
Not going on in NBA.
Why would they
They
just
get
traded for him? They just traded for Jalen Green.
They did.
Trade him again.
They're not going to do that.
Trade his ass again. Everybody get traded all the time.
They're not trading him for Ja.
Keep
Trust me.
moving.
Like I said, they wasn't trading Jalen Green for Ja. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have gave away Nas Reed for them.
Huh?
I said I would have gave away Nas Reed for him.
Who for Ja?
Damn, Jonathan Kuminga, he's a free agent right now.
Now that don't work.
Young too. Who can use him?
And Ja together, that don't work. Basketball wise. I'm saying, no, they two hell of a talents. I'm not saying they not that
Ja,
don't work
LaMelo, and all the
that don't work basketball wise.
Fuck it.
I like Ja and Ant more than I do LaMelo and
Nope.
That shit would have been crazy.
Melo can
It
shoot.
would be entertaining.
Yeah, Melo could shoot that.
Melo just more reckless. Ja's more under
Yeah.
control.
He
can shoot that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Well, I'm saying Portland gonna make another move, obviously, because that's too much.
I like this shit.
At one position, two positions.
I love this NBA right now.
And the NBA is free
NBA
agency.
is cracking right now. There's a lot
tomorrow?
of trades. Oh yeah, I
Has to
like
work
this.
right now. It's a lot.
I like this.
Tomorrow,
it's
it was
money,
tomorrow
man.
start.
Yes, it does.
money.
Tomorrow
like
gonna be
this.
boom, 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 boom,
Man.
bam.
6 p.m.
It's about
Eastern,
to be
3 p.m.
fun.
Pacific.
It's that money moving it, man. The
June
money
30th.
is moving the league right now. Like, unfortunately, it ain't the basketball
aprons.
part.
Yeah, we got to get off these aprons.
Yeah, these aprons are messing free. It's about to be crazy out here. It's already starting, as you can see. Like, dudes opting out of player options. And
So Kumingas, I believe, was a team
I'm
option.
telling team, that was expected. I'm saying, but certain dudes opting out of player options and with, you don't know what's on the other side of with certain guys. Certain guys doing it, you know what's on the other side.
Certain gentlemen opting in because they want their bread.
Exactly.
Yeah,
What do you got? 49? 49. I need.
Hey, I need all my dip.
Yeah, I'm
all
not
my
opting
chips
out
are
of out. Yeah, so I dig it.
So what? Mitchell Robinson opted out.
I believe so.
New York.
I heard signed that new 3-year deal with the Thunder. It's a lot going on. I believe you gentlemen will be here at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
So you said Hartenstein was doing the same thing. So I thought he was going to be able to move around.
They a little bit less off the bread, but they gave him.
Yeah,
They
extended
stretched. They stretched
it. So,
Swag.
which
Yeah.
and got the 7'5" guy.
He just swagger.
What happened?
Know what they doing? Skip. Know what your team doing? Skip.
Dort, they still need to sign Luke
What I
Dort.
do, Swaggy?
Got
Yeah, he
Caruso.
did it.
I mean,
I seen him. Yeah. You good motherfuckers gonna be here tomorrow,
That's the
right?
thing. Hey,
Y'all be here to talk about it.
You motherfuckers gonna be here
I
tomorrow, right?
Caruso shoot it better.
I seen it. Yeah.
I think you don't need Lou Dort, to be honest with you. I like Lou
Don't.
Dort as a basketball player, but you got Caruso.
I mean, you be at 3.
You got motherfucker.
Just got rid of Isaiah Joe. You got rid of Isaiah
Motherfuckers
Joe. So, but yeah, I think they're going to.
Skip's family.
play
Skip gonna have to
high
figure out what he gonna
Y'all will
do.
be here.
He blows himself up too much. You know, he's
That's why you got all them other.
How you gonna replace
Other
Wiggins
guys.
and Joe?
They gonna figure it out. They got McCain on
with
the
those
rookie
kids.
deal.
That
You got
kid
Wallace
they
on the
drafted from
rookie
Iowa is
deal.
gonna have to step in and
Wallace on the rookie deal. McCain on the rookie deal.
Yeah.
Still got players. People that still on. Yeah, they'll be all right. They'll be all right.
they won't be as good in the regular season, but they'll be just as good when it matters.
Bringing Hartenstein back was key.
It's
AJ
big.
Mitchell's
I
on
didn't
the
think they was
rookie
gonna
deal.
figure it out.
Hey, they got
Yeah.
him on a
He's on-
lovely deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so they
like
got
3 year,
they-
9
yeah,
mil,
they
2
good
years
in
old.
that regard.
They're gonna be
I
all right.
think Drew Holiday gonna be.
Free agency tomorrow, 3 p.m.
nice
Get
little-
Jalen Williams help. I'm saying Jalen Williams.
Everybody would love to have a holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Who don't love a holiday, Swaggy?
He can help teams still, man.
That's what I'm about to
a big
say.
fan. I'm a big
Everybody
fan.
would love.
Hey,
I'm a big fan.
man, Fox.
Yo.
Hey, you need to relax a little bit.
No, you can't do that.
Relax a little bit. Hey,
You can't do that one.
relaxing. Cause if you want to go, you can go. Goddamn, bring Drew down here now.
On that note, a good place for us to wrap up today. But before we do, I just want to send a shout out to Gilbert Arenas Underdog. When we started this show, February 2023, we had some super lofty expectations of where we wanted to go. We're able to accomplish those things, becoming the #1 daily sports show in the world, Swaggy, or at least in America. But I want to thank all y'all on this couch, all the men and women that have graced this couch, all our tremendous staff, and all the amazing fans for everything that you guys have done in helping this become the show that it is, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate all y'all, especially.
Thank you. Yes, sir, brother. My God. Yes, sir. My God.
Appreciate you, gentlemen.
My God.
Skip, I'll send you a dap from over that way. Appreciate you as well.
Thank you.
Shout out to our tremendously talented crew. Shout out to everybody in the chat. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. And if I don't see you again on this couch, a good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Kobe out. Kobe out.